You know I'm a big Ohio nigga. A lot of niggas know me in Ohio and they love me in Ohio, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy, BBO Sports TV, man. The one and only, man. We back. I even bought one of my favorite Puerto Ricans as well. I ain't talking about my brother D. Free. I even bought my man Just Ask Juan back from the dead. Let me ask you this, man. So this came across my desk. Now, you always caping for this dude. You always caping for him. So what you think about this pussy cat talking about he's not going to stay at cruiserweight? He's going to go back down to 175. I've been telling y'all, David Benavidez is the hoe. I've been saying this for the last few weeks. Cats don't listen to me. The dude is nothing but a Canelo knob gobbler. All he did was build his career off copying off whatever Canelo did. Salute the vacay, babe. Salute the D free. And I'm just going to be honest with you, bro. I think him coming out today on Brian, it was yesterday, I believe, but he came on Brian Custer, whenever it was, on Brian Custer, and he said that he's in no rush to make the fight. He said he will fight Ja Obata, but not till he's ready. Now, what do you think about a girl statement like that?
He's making moves, man. He's making smart moves. I mean, if you really think about it, if he fights him now, he getting put to sleep. I mean, he getting put to sleep each other way, but he's got to get the excitement ready for it. Because again, if Jai holds all the belts and he comes up and he fights Ja, then hey, man, that's a big money fight as it is.
I just don't get it. Like, why does he get the benefit of the doubt and he's a punk, man? I've been saying this about this dude. This dude is a punk, man. Like, why don't people see it? Am I on something? Because I mean, anybody
I
else
don't know.
move like that, it's a big deal. But this
I
whole,
mean,
he can move however he want to move, man. He's soft, man.
I mean, you gotta also remember these dudes. We live in an age nowadays where these dudes pick and choose what they want to support. You can't just always live your life, not live your life, but you can't always in this sport kind of like take anything serious where everybody else think. They're gonna pick and choose. They did that with Canelo. They did that with Floyd. They did that with GGG. They did that with everybody. They've done that throughout the sport for years, bro. This is never gonna change.
It just, for me, it's disgusting because this dude got fans, and they be defending this coward stuff. Like, the dude's a hoe. How you don't even talk like that? But that's how he move. He moved like a hoe.
I mean, hey, man, they just
Can't
gotta
fight anybody.
we gotta see what's going on. What are you doing, puppy? Come on.
I mean, the nigga must be Merlin with the Widget Street, man, because I've never seen a guy in my lifetime duck and dodge like this, bro. He ain't even fought nobody. He doing all this ducking and dodging. You can say Canelo fought guys. This dude ain't fought nobody. He doing this, man. This dude's a clown, man. I'm just stuck that so many people give him all this love, and he's not that guy, man. He's just not that guy. But what's going on, Puerto Rican Free? How you feeling, man? Your boy came out, man, and said that he's not gonna fight Ja Obata anytime soon.
No, he didn't. He did not say
Yes,
that.
he did. Yes, he did.
He said it's not going to be next because there's already plans. I told you what Ja Obata said yesterday. Ja Obata said Turkey wants him to fight as mandatory and then go fight for the WBC title and then come back for the WBO and the WBA title. So there's already plans for Ja Obata. We already knew what the plans was for David Benavidez. He was going to fight Zordo, then he was going to come back down and get the winner of Arthur versus Bivol. And then he was going to fight the loser of that fight after he fights the winner and then go back to cruiserweight and fight Ja Obata. So we already knew what the plan was before You heard this interview today for whenever the interview was. I told you, Ja Overtime already said David Benavidez is not going to be back. So you want David Benavidez to fight Ja Overtime next? Well, Ja Overtime already said that he's not fighting David Benavidez next because his promoter got 2 fights lined up for him already.
Salute to my brother Pittsburgh. Salute to my man Crush, always showing love. But it's an open pounder today. So I'm just going, we just going to have some fun talking. But when I seen that come across my desk, it's like, you ever like told somebody something? I feel like my man Bomac when they beat up Earl Spence. I told you he was scared. Because if you looked in his eyes, you could see the fear of God in his eyes. I mean, the dude, they don't want to admit it. These guys are scared of Ja Overtime. They're afraid of this dude. He's beating people dead. And I just think, why are people not bringing up the Mexican pussycat not taking this fight? It's kind of disgusting in my opinion. What would you say about that, Price?
I don't know why. I mean, I don't think nobody's ducking him. They got business to take care of first. Boxing is a business. The business is once the business part goes, then the fights happen. But the business has to go, bro. So, I don't think nobody's running or ducking from that guy.
The thing is, video, you said, why won't he take the fight? Like the fight is on the table for him to take. There's no fight on the table for him. He can't take a fight that's not there yet. Now, if the fight is there and he's not taking it, then we could say, okay, he's ducking Ja Overtime. But that fight is not there. These guys work for a promotional company. The promoter is making the fight. If they say, okay, you're fighting this guy, and this guy, that's what they're going to do. They're not going to say, no, I'm not fighting this guy, I'm fighting this guy. They're not at that level of a Canelo Alvarez or a Floyd Mayweather or a Tank Davis or even a Devin Haney. They're not at that level where they can pick and choose what fighters they're going to fight. They're going to fight the fighters that the promoter lines up. The promoter is paying for these fights. The promoter say, okay, this is what we got money for. We got money for this fight right here. Well, I want to fight this guy. Well, we don't have the money for that fight right now. We got the money for this guy. This is who we want you to fight next. So it's the same thing with Ja Overtime. Ja Overtime not saying, no, Turkey, I don't want to fight this guy. I want to fight David Benavidez. Ja Overtime said, okay, Turkey, you got me fighting this guy, and then I get David Benavidez? Okay. So the fight is not there. So you said why he hasn't taken the fight? It's not there yet.
I mean, you gotta remember. You gotta also remember. Ja just signed that huge deal or whatever with Zuffa, so they're gonna try to have him at least have a fight on that before anything else comes up. Again, like Free said, I mean, but if the case may be that he does get another belt, and then David gets the 2 belts that from Zuido, you know what I'm saying? Then that's a mega fight. You know what I'm saying? That right there just on itself is a mega fight. I'm not really entirely sure about him getting the loser of the better be of Bivol, because I'm pretty sure Bivol just came up and said that he would be moving up himself. So it's, most likely more than not, you know what I'm saying, he's just gonna be the winner. Whoever wins out of that, they get David. But it's a, you gotta remember, this is a plan. It's a whole plan ahead of everything. You know what I'm saying? It took us 5 years to get Floyd and Manny. You know what I'm saying? It took us years to get Errol and Crawford. You know what I'm saying? It took us a couple of years for GGG and Canelo. Like, it's a plan ahead of everything. I don't think, obviously these 2 dudes are far away from, at the end of their career. They're far away from that, but they're in their prime of their careers where these dudes can really hurt dudes and get dudes out of there. So they're not going to be taking a lot of damage. They're not going to be, sitting there losing. I mean, probably for me, probably the 2 best dudes in the division, in their own respectable divisions. But if we get this mega fight down the road, it's probably by the end of next year we get that. So it's like, what you can't really ask for much more, but just be patient. Can't really do nothing else.
That's disgusting, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Bro, that's disgusting. You just said what this. Now I get that you guys are all businessmen. I'm just a fight fan. You guys are businessmen. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, me just being a fight fan, I don't know anybody in the game. I'm just saying, hey, me just being a fan of the game, it just shows you that this dude never was who they said he was. Because at the end of the day, why in the world, if you're not getting a fight now, why not at least tell us about the fight? At least Floyd and Manny would tell us about the fight. We gonna get it. You don't never hear him say we gonna get it. He keeps talking about the other stuff he got to do.
I mean, but you gotta also remember though too, like, right? And I hate to use this reference. Not really hate to use it, but it's a stupid reference. But even when Bud and and Spence fought each other, right? If Spence had won, we were all already assuming, oh well, Spence is moving up to fight Canelo. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really realize, oh well, Bud could go fight Canelo until a year or two later, and that's when even octave. So it took a year or two build up. You gotta remember, these dudes are businessmen. All these fighters, they're here to make money. It's prize fighters. It's not, oh, let's go fight and bash our head in to make $100K. No, bro, they want to make hundreds of millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So if they can do that, then let them do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, these two are ducking their smoke.
Once again, BBL, you brought up two guys that was able to make the fights that they wanted to make. You said Floyd and Manny and Canelo. These guys are guys that are able to make the fight they want to make. They're not going to talk about a fight that's in the future because they don't know. The promoter might say, you know what, we don't want that fight anymore. We want this fight over here. So why would they talk about a fight that is not made? It's in the future. We don't know if we will get it. Let's say David Benavidez get knocked out or get stopped, and Ja Obertai say, okay, we're not going after David Benavidez, we're going after the next guy. Or let's say Ja Obertai gets beat up or gets stopped, and they say we're not going after Ja, we're going after the guy that beat Ja. So why would you talk about a fight that is not made? It makes no sense to talk about a fight that's not made if we don't even know if these guys are going to be in position to even get that fight down the line because they got beat.
I'll just say this, Free.
What a mess!
What a mess, man. What a mess. All I say is this, man. It sounds good. It sounds good. Hold on, I didn't interrupt you. I did not interrupt you. I let you speak. All I'm saying is this, man. It's just disgusting to hear how you talk about these fights, man. Like, you talking like you a promoter. I don't know. I don't know the insides and outs of everything. I didn't interrupt you, Free. I didn't know the ins and outs of everything. All I can say is this. This dude not even talking about the fight. He's scared. Just say, hey, you know what? Me and my punk ass daddy are scared of this nigga. Just say that.
That's crazy.
Stop having this dude tell me you want to fight a 41-year-old dude who ain't fought in 18 months.
Is Ja Obertai talking about the fight?
Yes, Ja Obertai talking about the fight. That's why the fight. He just said something about it. He just said something about it on Fight Hype.
He said the same exact thing that David Benavidez said. What are you talking about?
He said he's not from here. He's not gonna have a bravado. He's not from here.
Stop saying that he's not from here. Stop saying that.
He's not gonna have a bravado.
No, it does not make a difference whether he's from here or not. I said, is he talking about the fight? You said, yes, he is. And I said, he's saying the same thing that David Benavidez is saying. Your first word is, he's not from here. So if it's okay for him to say, why is it not okay for David Benavidez to say? Because he's from here? I didn't know David Benavidez was from Cleveland. I thought he was from Arizona.
Wow.
I ain't know he was from Cleveland.
I don't know where you get that from. I'm talking about the United States, man.
That's why he's from D.C., so I'm not going to say he's from here.
He said, like, we
United States, America. All I can say is and D Free is a world-class debater. And you see how he put his Johnny Cochran coat on for this bum? It is what it is. I'm not mad at it. You got a right to say what you want. You my brother, I love you. But moving on. So we got a great fight that's possibly happening. We got Puss in Boots fighting King Vergil. What do you guys think about my man Puss in Boots getting a chance to fight Vergil?
You just disrespectful tonight.
Yeah, he always think I ain't gonna lie to you,
he disrespected David Benavidez. He's disrespecting Boots because when these guys go out here and beat the guys that he's rooting for, all of the humbleness, all of the credit, all of that is going to come right the same way you heard him how he talked about Shakur before the TO fight. All of the humbleness came out of his mouth during the fight. Hey man, I don't know, man. He ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing. Shakur beating the mess up. That's exactly how you want to hear BBO when David
No, I
Benavidez
said
beat
we fighting
down.
the best fighter in the world, Free. Remember, I said he's the
That's
best fighter in the
exactly how
world.
you want to hear BBO gonna sound when Jaron Booth is beating the brakes off of Virgil, and when David Benavidez beat out with like the same humbleness and respectful tone when it comes to these guys after the fight is over with.
And I'm gonna sound crazy, and I'm probably gonna make the statement of the year, and I'm probably gonna be right because I've been right for the last couple of times. D Free, you can attest to this because I've been right for the last couple of times. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't see this shit going past 8. I'm sorry, bro. This he about to get beat. That boy about to get beat pillar to post, and it's not gonna be. It's gonna be some nasty work. Like I understand Vergil, man, bro, but Vergil is worlds below Boots, and there's levels to this, and Boots is gonna show us why, bro. He gonna get stopped in 8, bro.
You off cold? Hold on. You off cold? You off cold?
No, it's gonna look like Stanley. It's gonna look like Stanley Yona's fight. I'm telling you, it's gonna look.
He's gonna get beat, bro. It's not even gonna look like. It's not even gonna look like the Stanley Yona fight. You know, fight. What it's gonna look like? It's gonna look like the Villa fight. It's gonna look 10 times worse like the Villa fight because this kid don't move his head. This kid can't use nothing. He's flat-footed. Yeah, bro. Boots, all you gonna do is turn him all night.
Funny? You know what's funny? And this let me know you ain't got the cojones, man. You talking about a dude. You talking about a dude. And most people look at a guy like Puss in Boots and think he a mighty cone. But no, you come up here like he a monster. Like you come like who did he beat? Stanley Ennis?
Brother Darren said worlds below. Dude, cut it out.
Man,
World's
gonna beat the black off of him, bro.
Yeah, he's worlds. All right, bro. All right. When he stops him, hold on. When he stops him, I want you and Mr. Darren to come here and apologize. So when I say it, when he stops him, because I haven't been wrong. Bryce, have I been wrong lately? I've not been wrong at all.
You've been on it.
I've not been. I said keep on stopping him and everything.
We just stopped lubing. Juan, where you been?
Lubin is who? Lubin's a scrub. I'm sorry. Lubin's a super scrub. Stop it.
It's not an exaggeration for Juan to say that he believes that he's world below. Because if you look at the skill level, the only thing that Vergil does is come forward and has power. He's not a better boxer than Jaron Booth Ennis. He's not a bigger puncher than Jaron Booth Ennis. He doesn't have faster hands. He doesn't have better defense. So for Juan to give that analogy that he's worlds above, I can't say that he's wrong because we're seeing two different type of talents in the ring. And Jaron Booth Ennis
versus who?
No, the thing is, if Jaron Booth Ennis was so easy and wasn't this skilled fighter that BBO say he's not, he hasn't beat anybody. Why everybody that wants to fight Jaron Booth Ennis want the biggest payday they have ever gotten in their life? You saw
because he's a big black nigga. That's why.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Brian Norman wanted $2 million to fight Jaron Booth Ennis. The fight before that, he had only made I think $175,000. He wanted $2 million to fight Jaron Booth Ennis.
Brother Darren, look, Free.
Had ever made was $3 million. He wanted.
Look, brother Darren said, Booth Ennis' signature win. The floor is yours. And he says, no bias, but Vergil will beat the brakes off of everybody Boots fought. Let's be real.
Stop it. His signature win, bro, is a Majimov that came off an injury. What are we talking about? What are we really talking about?
Majimov beat Terrence Crawford. What are you talking about,
dude? He didn't. Stop it. No, he fucking didn't. Stop it.
I told you once before. Everybody wants to give all of these kudos to Magnumov in a losing effort. He has never beat anybody that you know. He hasn't beat anybody that you know.
That's his best, and that's his best
you
win.
Are hating, bro.
That's his best win. That's the sad part.
I'm not hating like this, Free.
You're giving Magnumov all his credit for losing. You act like
Listen to what he just said, bro. Listen to what y'all giving him credit for losing, bro. When is it ever cool to lose, bro? What are we talking about? Seriously.
Y'all give because when I all this credit, like Oscar didn't kick his ass. Y'all give him all this credit like Oscar didn't kick his ass.
No,
So
I
stop
said he
this.
lost. I
Stop
said he
this.
lost. I said he
Stop
lost. You
this.
lose, you lose, bro. You lose. That's it. No matter what. Whatever
Dog,
decision
I
you
told you
make, you
before
can
the
be like, oh, well, Raymond
I told you
Moritania
before
lost
the
against
fight.
Indy. You can do whatever. But the thing is, he lost. There's an L on his record. And who's else on it? Whoever else. No matter what, you can't sit there and be like,
Let me read this comment. Let me read this
comment.
comment real quick. No bias, but Vergil would beat the shit
I read
out
that
of
already.
everybody that boots. Oh, my bad. My
He
bad.
just read that. He read that. He good.
My bad. I didn't see him. I didn't hear him. My bad. Check. My bad. Prime. Let me step on your
Nah,
foot.
he did.
I'll just say this, man. Like I said, most people look at Boots as a mighty cone. They don't see him as a good fighter. He a
That
dude.
the mighty tongue is crazy. The mighty tongue is crazy.
Him and Cameron Duncan and his dad brought him along slow. That's what they did. So he's what, 36, 37? How old is this dude? 28, 29, 30? How old is this dude? He
28.
old enough.
28.
So he's a millennial. So he's an old guy. Most dudes are Generation Z. So he a millennial, right? So he's alright. He's an old nigga like us. And this the dude who ain't fought nobody. What you seen, Vergil fought Buka Chica. I mean, not Buka Chica. What's the dude's name? Borancek. Borancek. And he went in there and laced Madrimov. Madrimov beat Bud Crawford, arguably, and he laced that nigga.
Hold on.
Vergil laced that nigga.
Hold on, I got him. Hold on.
Tell me Borancek's best win, dog. Tell me Borancek's best win.
What are you talking about? It don't matter about. See how you do that? You see how you do that?
You giving credit to guys that never beat anybody. You acting like Borancek was the top line guy.
He was.
Yo, the man lost to Brandon Adams, who hasn't been ranked in a while.
From the contender. From the contender.
No, he lost
Stop it. That was back when you and me were both 7. Stop it.
He lost to Brandon Adams. He lost to Brandon Adams, and then turned around and got knocked out by Brandon Adams in the rematch. So he hasn't beat anybody. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all giving credit to guys that haven't beat anybody, but then when you say Jaron Boots Ennis, who is Jaron Boots Ennis? He hasn't beat anybody. He beat more guys than the guys that you giving credit to.
Hold on. Let me
salute the Northern Queen.
Hold on. Right. So if Jaron ain't beat nobody, Roman Villa was nobody, but y'all was quick to be like, oh, Roman Villa, he's a monster, he a beast, he a monster, he a beast after he beat Rashidi, and then got stomped on. Stanton Jonas, oh, he's the boogeyman of the division. Got stomped on.
No,
ain't nobody ever said no Stanton was the boogeyman.
You were saying that. You were saying that.
But listen, this is what's so diabolical.
Shout out to Northern Queen showing love.
This is what's so diabolical about the statement. They saying Jaron Boots Ennis hasn't beat anybody. Who is Jaron Boots Ennis? He hasn't beat anybody. But you are giving credit to two guys who literally did not beat anybody. Magnamore and Borancek did not beat anybody, but you giving them credit.
Beat two brooms. Beat two brooms, bro. Two janitors.
Canelo already told you about Boots Ennis. He said he beat nobody. You beat nobody.
No, I don't
That's what he said. He already said it.
Is Canelo fighting Jaron Boots Ennis? Is Canelo
in line? Canelo's a real fighter. He's not no novelty fighter. He fight real people.
No,
like
he's not even in line to fight Canelo Alvarez. So I don't care what Canelo Alvarez's opinion of Jaron Boots Ennis. I'm looking at a guy who is a unified champion, was a linear champion at 147. Vergil Ortiz has literally never even fought for a title, and he's been an interim title holder for at least two divisions.
He got sick, free. What are you talking about?
Bro, the man had the opportunity to fight Bud Crawford.
Free.
He told not to.
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready. He had the opportunity.
Oh, now he wasn't ready. Hold on.
He chose not to.
Hold on.
Nobody said Villa was a monster, man. Get that out of here with that, bro. Nobody said Villa was a monster.
Hold on. You say he was not ready? You say he was not ready?
No, he wasn't ready.
Oh, here we go. You know who you sounding like right now? You sounding like a Tank Maniac. That's what you sounding like right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Playboy.
Wow.
You sounding like a Tank Maniacs right now.
He said he's not ready. He's not ready. He's giving all the excuses why Vergil hasn't fought for a title, hasn't fought anybody. But he's saying I protected David Benavidez. He said
hold on. You put on your vest, you put on your technical belt, You
No
got the
matter who he
hand on
fought
the
on, he
hammer.
had a lot of
You
his own
done
cards.
you done
That's what we
stood you
talking
done
about.
stood in front of David. You done stood in front of David.
BBO. When you get the linear title, what is supposed to be your next fight, or what does the linear title mean when you get it?
You're
That
the
means you
man
the
that beats
guy.
the man.
Yeah.
It means you're the next guy to fight the champion in a perfect world. You're the next guy to fight the champion.
Wow.
If you're not
Darren
ready,
is cooking.
why are you fighting for the linear title?
Hey, Darren is cooking right now.
Darren, he's on his own cards, bro. He don't need to see the re-out season, Playboy.
Why
What are
is
we
he not
talking
on
about? Go
re-op
to sleep
season? That's
somewhere.
a fact. Boy,
Man, stop it.
Hold on.
Stop it.
Boy, Check and all them guys have been on re-act card. He ain't been on because nobody knows him, dog. I keep trying to tell
Stop it.
y'all.
Stop
Y'all
it.
only
Stop it.
like
Stop it.
Boots
Y'all
because he's
need
black and
y'all.
he's from Philadelphia. That's the
Stop,
reason why y'all like him.
stop it.
That's why y'all
Because
like
these
him.
you guys like all these super cards because they don't know why they sells. Don't know why he sells. That's why them super cards are there. That's why he on his own card because he sells. Stop it. Let's really be real, bro.
He
Bro, stop it.
He fighting at towards the 2200 in Philadelphia. Nobody care about that, bro.
Stop. That's not
he
where.
fighting
Stop it.
local, bro. He
Stop
fighting
No, he
it.
local,
ain't.
bro.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
You out of
Stop
line.
it.
Is he fighting
Stop
in
it.
Camden, New Jersey? Where's he fighting at?
Ain't no
Where-
fighting in
Bro,
Camden.
stop it.
I'm just
Stop it.
asking.
Stop
Where's
it.
he fighting
You
at?
fight at
You selling
where the
out a
Sixers
stadium.
play at. What are you talking about?
Right. Stop it. Thank
No,
you.
does he
Stop
fight on
it.
the
And he
main
sold
court
that
or does
out.
he fight in the basement? I'm just trying to ask you. I've never heard of him fighting in the big. I thought he fought at 2200 this last fight.
So
Man, stop it. Stop it. Teal just fought in Madison Square in the big room. He just fought there. He just fought there.
But he
Mind you,
fought there.
just
He-
fought there.
He
Just fought there. He
Can you
just
say
got
Boots
there.
ever been to the big
Yes,
room?
bro.
No.
Yes, bro. Big,
The nigga 90 miles from New
Boots
York.
sold out a stadium where the Sixers play, my boy. What are we talking about? What are we really talking about here?
Want me to say, man, you getting cooked, bro. Catch is cooking you, man. They said anybody that was on Riyadh card has to fight somebody. So we know Boots Ennis ain't gonna play. Didn't he just fight? What was the dude's name? Umas? What was the dude's name? The dude that Jalil was about to fight? Come on, bro.
Stop it.
Come on, bro.
Stop
You
it.
about to fight a dude.
Stop
And
it.
shout out to the sponsor, Jalil Hackett. Jalil and them had asked for Umas, or whatever dude's name is. We asked for him. We couldn't
Lima?
get him. No, Umas. Whatever dude at 54 where they got some type of belt for. Lima Bean. I think that was they call it Lima Bean. At the end of the day, I've been telling y'all about Boots. Boots is a nice fighter, but he really ain't that guy. I mean,
Yeah.
he just somebody cone, bro.
So when Berg, hold on. So when
I'm gonna tell you the difference between Jaron
And he asked for
Boots
2 tune-ups. You earned yourself a rinse, bro. I'm about to rinse you up.
Hold up. You saying Jaron Boots is not known. He's not that big name guy like that. Nobody knows him. Well, I saw Vergil fight in his hometown, in his home state. His live gate did 500,000. Jaron Boots Ennis fought in his home state. His live gate did over $1 million. So you tell me which one is more known?
Are we talking about numbers or are we talking about people you fight? You see how y'all do that? You see how you move the
Nah,
goalposts? You see how you
look,
that's nasty. That's
Y'all get
nasty
cooked.
what
Y'all
you
get
doing,
mad. Y'all get cooked. Y'all get mad. How my boy Crush said, moist meters.
Hey, if the moist meter's going off, it's because it's sitting next to Crush.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this dude
Moist
Boots ain't
meter.
fought nobody, and y'all see how y'all hold on. Stanionis, who was notoriously inactive, notoriously inactive.
Here we
That's
go.
the guy
Here
we talking
we
about. And keep in mind, that's really Vergil Ortiz's leftovers. Vergil couldn't make 147. He had been trying to fight the dude for 2 years. So y'all want to tell me that? We have been trying to fight this dude for 2 years. Then,
and like a lot of these playboys, when he get knocked out, don't say nothing. That's all I'm gonna say. When he get knocked out, I'm gonna come back to this channel and
this ain't Usman. This ain't Usman.
He's gonna get put to sleep. He's gonna get put to sleep.
You only like Boots because he's black, bro. Just keep it real. You're a race fan.
Oh no. Now I'm a race fan. But hold
if somebody
on.
black or somebody Puerto Rican, you got
him. See. You know what I'm saying?
Why would you do?
Because last week it was Juan just only liked Xander Zayas, but now it's because you like the black fighters. Take a choice, Playboy. Come on, I thought we were boys.
You a black Puerto Rican. You ain't fooling nobody. You a black Puerto Rican. We can smell the fried chicken on you. We know how you get down.
Hold up. This is the thing. We gotta be serious about the situation. Vergil Ortiz had agreed to fight Jaron Boots Ennis. They both agreed. They both signed. They both agreed to $2 million. Jaron Ennis signed his portion of the contract.
Ben signed
Vergil
that
never signed his. Vergil never signed his portion of the contract. Vergil wanted more money. Daggone Oscar De La Hoya tried to get Vergil $3 million. Vergil wanted the entire purse for the event, which was $7 million. He wanted the entire purse for the event. He's never even made more than $3 million in his career. He wanted the entire purse for the event. That's why he didn't sign the fight. Oscar was like, hold up, you agreed to $2 million. I'm trying to get you 3, but you want 7.
math ain't mathing, Playboy.
Well, that
Math
was
ain't
crazy.
mathing.
Free, I'm not gonna argue that. That was crazy. See, I'm not like you, Free. I ain't
Nah,
gonna
the
argue
math-
that. You're right. You're right.
The
That
math
was
ain't
crazy.
mathing.
To say he might be saying he wanted $1 gazillion dollars. If he's saying he want $7 million, what he might as well say.
You tell me who's scared, because both of them agreed. One person signed, the other one didn't. He wanted more money. He wanted
Man,
the entire
Virgil
purse.
slap boots in his mouth, dog, and y'all know it. Y'all
Yeah,
seen
you gotta
y'all
stop.
seen what happened. Hold on, you seen what happened when they got in the ring together. Boots stuttering and barely can talk. I'm thinking like, what's going on? What's going on?
It's the same thing he said about Shakur, y'all. Mind you, this is the same thing he said about Shakur.
Did he slap him in the mouth?
Say it again.
Did Virgil slap Jaron Ennis in the mouth when he got in the ring?
No, because he bowed down. He was in that stuttering. He was scrambling and he was scraping and
He
scrambling.
bowed down. He bowed down to the bigger guy.
Yeah, he bowed down. You see, he did. He bowed down. He talking about let's make the fight.
I can't wait for this fight. I cannot wait for this one.
Oh my
This one is the one I can't wait for.
Virgil's gonna step on this dude, and y'all gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be mad.
You know.
You sounded with Theo and Shakur Stevenson. You sounded
You know what he gonna sound like? Is like the same time when Edgar fought Shiraz. Remember how real quiet he was that night? That's how he gonna sound.
Hey, I go for the brothers. I know you go against I go for the brothers, man. I go for the real brothers.
He gonna sound real quiet that night.
Hey, shout out to my man there. He kicking facts. He said Boots can't sell water to a well. That's a fact.
Wow, that's
this dude
crazy.
is from Delaware, bro. This dude not even from Philadelphia, bro.
You always find somebody that agrees with you.
It's the truth,
and
man.
At the end of the day, both of y'all be wrong.
Mm-hmm. And then when I come back here and rub it on your faces, don't say nothing that I'm wrong.
You said I went hard on EJ for not taking a tune-up. Make it make sense.
The same way you had the guy agree with you about the T.O. Shakur Stevenson. I haven't seen him back since the fight.
No, that's a fact. That is crazy. Yeah, that's facts.
Hey,
that's a fact. Yeah, I was in the comment section that day.
At the end of the day, shout out to my man Rice and Beans. He went in there and beat T.O. up. It happens. It's hard to beat them slick black fighters, dog. It is what it is. And shout out to Wally Moses for a great game plan.
And then when we beat the tamales out of this one, don't say nothing, is it? Just don't say nothing either, all right?
I'm telling you,
Ja Obertai, Vergil Ortiz, everybody I pick usually wins, man. I pick the monsters, dog. Y'all pick these goofballs.
They usually lose.
Stop it.
They usually win. They usually win.
Nope.
They usually lose. Everybody you pick usually lose. You pick Canelo, he lost. You pick Ryan, he lost.
He lost.
I picked Ryan 3 years ago, bro. 3 years ago. Y'all still bring that up.
He lost.
Still bring
You picked him, he lost.
Hey, yo, you picked EJ. He lost.
I'm naming all the guys you picked that lost. You said everybody you picked, they usually win. I'm naming all the guys that I know that you picked that lost.
Hey, we got receipts, man. When I told you guys that Dalton Smith was gonna beat Sergio Matias, y'all laughed at me. What happened? What happened?
No,
I do this.
You got that one right. So you won for 4.
But let me ask you this. When I told y'all that Triple D was fighting Fabio Wardley, what happened? The fight's made.
Is the fight signed?
Yeah, the fight signed. It's May 9th.
I didn't see no announcement.
May 9th.
So is the fight
I talked to one of his people. Shout out. I talked to one of his people. May 9th. It's official.
I'm not worried about who you picked that's going to fight. I'm talking about the fight that you picked who was going to win.
He said, Melanie Queen said, BVO, you picked T.O.? Yeah, I picked T.O. I thought, shout out to Shakur Stevenson, the Puerto Rican
Melanie
king.
Queen, you know BVO, the T.O. fan.
Oh, here you go.
You know him, Melanie.
Go on. No, I just support the guy. I support Baby Floyd. He lost. I mean, I've seen Floyd lose to Castillo and come back. So it happens, man. That's boxing. But speaking of that, what you guys think about Fabio Wardley versus Triple D? I think somebody getting knocked out. What about you guys?
Oh yes, definitely. Somebody's definitely getting knocked out. I just don't know. If it comes early, it's probably going to be Fabio Worthy getting knocked out. If it's late, it might be Triple D getting knocked out. But somebody definitely getting knocked out. Sure.
That's how I got it, Free. The
Hey,
longer the fight
are you
goes
shocked that
on,
he
the
won
worse.
that fight, Prize? I was shocked that he won that fight. What about you, Prize?
No, I'm not shocked that he won the fight. You know, these guys is warriors and they want to fight and they want to prove. Some of them want to prove to be the best, but we'll see. Because, you know, nothing still have been proven yet. Let's be honest.
I'll say this, though. He almost got his head knocked off when he fought Usyk, bro. It was fish and chips and chocolate everywhere, man. That dude almost knocked his head, bro. He almost knocked his head off.
Yeah. You ain't right. Stop.
You didn't
Stop.
see that, bro?
Crazy.
That was a highlight reel knock free. You didn't see that knockout with Usyk? Usyk almost peeled that dude's cap, man. My man said, you better stuff up, peel your cap. I don't know if you ever seen the program. He said, I think the fight will be closer than we think. Vergil got Robert Garcia behind him, power in both hands, more experience as well. It's a 12-round fight. I can agree with that, but Robert Garcia is a great. Go ahead.
You said more experience. How was he more experienced? He got less fights.
Oh, because we know Boo's been beating up on cab drivers, dog. He been grabbing dudes out of
Uber
Uber
cars.
cars.
Here we go again.
Don't have Virgil.
No, Virgil been
Bunch of
fighting
them at
monsters,
that
bro. Magic Mall.
The only guy that Virgil beat that I said was not a cab driver that I believe was a decent fighter is Lubin. That's the only one.
He stopped him. A monster.
Yeah, he beat Lubin. But I said he was going to beat Lubin. I said Virgil was going to stop Lubin. But I also told y'all a while ago, Lubin is a gatekeeper.
You did say that. You did say that.
But he's the only guy that I believe that he beat that was a decent guy. So they both got a decent guy on their resume, but they also both have been fighting guys that was nowhere near their level. They both have fought guys that was nowhere near their level.
That boy Darren on fire. That brother said Boo's first 20 fights was back in the back of the barbershop. Oh no, man! Shout out to Boost, man, all the way from Delaware. That's my dude, Boost Ennis. At the end of the day, man, I ain't gonna go too hard on Boost. I like Boost.
You already did.
No, I ain't go hard on him. I like Boost, man.
Virgil's first fucking 10 fights were in the back of the chicken shop. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Stop it. Stop it. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. I seen him with my dude that work at. I seen him with my cousin and down there. I seen him with my cousin trying to sell Wonder Bread to me. Come on, Playboy, let's stop. Let's really be real. Let's really be real. Y'all want to start ringing? I can really start ringing out here. Come on, bro.
Oh, boy. You just say that because Virgil's Spanish, dog. Just say you hate Spanish dudes, man. Just say it. Just say it. Say you hate Spanish dudes. That's all it is, bro. Because Virgil is.
How do I hate Spanish when I'm Spanish?
No,
I'm just
you
saying.
black. You're black. You be with the niggas,
I'm black.
No, you be with the niggas, man. You don't count. You beating fried chicken, Sweetwater cornbread, yams, all that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I love this dude, man.
When the last time you had a tamale or mofongo?
Man, I just had some rice and beans yesterday. What are we talking about, Playboy?
I'm not talking about no black eyed peas and rice. I'm talking about regular rice and beans.
No. It's regular rice and beans, Poppy. All right.
Hey, man. Shout out to my man Tavon Burns becoming a member, man. We appreciate you, man. Welcome to the doghouse, man. You know, all I say is this, man. As my big homie used to say, we just a bunch of boxing degenerates, man. We love boxing. As you see, I got a Puerto Rican named D Free. He's not black. I want people to understand he's not black. He's Puerto Rican. And we got my man Puerto Rican Juan, and of course we got my man Black Power Prize. If it ain't black, it ain't right. So we doing it big over. I appreciate everybody showing love, man. But let me ask you this, man. Let me ask you this real quick while I got you up here, Free. Fabio Wardley, if he beats Triple D, what does that say about his career?
He's ready for the next step. That's it. That's all. That's all you can say about his career thus far. He beat a guy who's been a champion. So all they can say, okay, he's ready for the next step. I mean, you can't say his career is a great career or anything. He's just getting started. So I mean, all I can say is he's ready for the next step.
I like Tan Wilder. I think it's a good fight for him.
I like the way he fight. I like the way he fight.
He fought like a light skinned Deontay Wilder. Punch. That's all he do.
He can fight. You know. One thing though, he gonna eventually get cracked. Though, like if he fights somebody that's a little skillful that understands his distance, he's gonna get cracked and put to sleep.
Well, he was getting cracked by Joseph Parker, dog. He's not good.
But Joseph Parker's not really like an incredible big puncher. Like I'm saying, like if he gets punched, let's say by
Worley's legs all over the place.
Yeah, but let's really be real though. Like if he fights Caballero, like. Yeah, that's not going past like 6.
Oh, we gonna get on that bum. We ain't forgot about Caballero. Let me read this real quick. My man Darren said, anybody remember when Boots was on Tank's undercard and laid the egg against Karen Luka Doncic the first time, couldn't cut the ring off? I forgot about that fight. He couldn't beat Karen, but he gonna beat
Remember when? Hold on. I got one. Hold on, I got one. Remember when Vergil Ennis fought Belichick and he laid an egg, got knocked out like 3 times, and still got gifted a win? Oh man, that was beautiful, right?
Yeah. Oh my prize. Me and you watched that fight. Was that a gift?
I don't know if it was a gift, but it was. I don't think he won.
Say it again.
Yeah, definitely a gift.
I don't know about that. I thought it was a close fight, but I just felt like the other boy with them knockdowns and all that. I thought he won.
No, hold on. He said he couldn't cut the ring off the first time that he fought Curran. Tell me what round you gave Curran in that fight, because I had Jaron Boots in his 12 zipping Curran in that first fight. Even though he couldn't cut the ring off, he still 12 zipped him.
He couldn't stop him.
I can't wait to hear this.
No, the end of
the response.
The end of the day is getting a W. Not only did he get a W, but he didn't lose a single round.
And I bet Karen will be tough
this
for
is what
anybody.
I want to ask you. Usually you fair. Tonight you being super biased. I don't understand. Usually you fair.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Because I'm up here today. That's what it is. I'm up here today. I'm up here today.
I'm stating the facts. He couldn't cut the ring off, and he won every single round.
Free, you said he didn't look good in that fight. You forgot?
No, he won every
Free, you said he didn't look good. We watched that fight. You said he didn't look good.
It does not matter if he didn't look good. He won every single round.
I don't understand what they don't get, Free. I really don't know.
It's like teaching the top English. I'm trying to tell you.
Like pulling teeth.
That tells me even more. He didn't look good, and he won every single round. Imagine if he would have looked good.
It's like teaching somebody math. I'm just trying to understand it.
Hey, y'all some reading rainbow niggas, man. Don't take my word for it.
You a good bro. Don't be like that.
Hey, don't take my prize. What my man Lamar Burton said, don't take my word for it.
Yeah,
nah, bro, you funny as fuck.
We see them, bro. We see them. He's not that guy. He said, you don't get it, dude. Major folks were in the building and he laid an egg. Period. That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying. You don't get it. You don't get it. He looked bad.
You said he didn't look good too.
Bro, he didn't look good, and he won every single round. What part do y'all not get? The man looked bad and still won every round. Imagine what he would have looked like if he looked good. The man won every round looking bad.
He should have stopped him.
I don't think y'all understand what I'm saying. The man looked bad and won every round.
Yeah, pray is like teaching. I'm trying to tell you, it's trying to teach a toddler some little mathematics, but just leave it alone.
Hold on, my man Darren's cooking. He cooking the curls off your head. Juan, what'd he say? This guy compare him to EJ and Bud. Would never let that happen. You get carried out on a stretcher if you caring by those guys. I agree. I agree.
No,
I don't know. I
whether
don't know about no Carrot could
no,
fight. I don't know about no stretcher, but Carrot could really fight. I don't know what
Karen
fight
will be
that
tough for
would
any
be.
other
Dude, I had
welterweight.
never even seen Karen fight like that before.
no,
He fought Boots. He was
whether
on the run.
You've never seen him Carrot fight before that night. What
No,
are you
I
talking
know. I
about?
never seen him. No, he was trying to knock people
What are you
out. I
talking
never
about,
seen
bro?
him run like that.
whether EJ or Bud would have did what Jaron Boots Ennis or not. What I do know is the man won every round. What? No,
You just
if you look
going
back,
in, bro.
if you look
Darren
back,
getting cooked up tonight. He getting cooked
no,
up
Nah,
as
he
a
cooking
play.
free.
Nah, he getting cooked up as a play tonight,
let's,
G-boy.
let's get this straight. You look bad, you win every round. You look good and win some of the rounds. Which one was a better performance?
Go
Need to
ahead,
walk them
BBL.
boys down.
But then y'all
Walk
say
them
he was
down.
next to
If you
EJ or
win
Bud.
some of the
I mean,
rounds, if you look good and you win some of the rounds, but you look bad and win every round, which one was a better performance? Because I believe he fought.
Free
I
look
think he
like
looked a lot-
garbage versus Karen, dog.
No,
I'm just be
what
real.
I'm
He
saying-
looked like garbage.
And he
No,
still
what-
won
what-
every
the
round.
reason
That's the thing you're missing. He won every
Karen didn't
single
do
round.
anything.
No,
Okay,
didn't
he
do
he
anything.
let.
Hold on,
Oh my God.
I want you to answer this question straight up. Just
Go
straight up. No, I'm not joking or anything. If you look good and you win some of the rounds, you look bad and you win every round. Which one was a better performance?
Go ahead, BBL.
I probably would say the one when you look good because you don't want to look. You don't want to put bad film out. I'm just being
So
honest. No
you,
joke.
you prefer your fighter to look good and lose some rounds, or or your fighter look bad but he win every round.
Hold on. My fault. Hold on.
What I always say is
put
this: you
Put
can't
the
accept.
analogy like this. So we just watched the Super Bowl, right? Would you rather have that performance or a gunslinging performance?
Let me tell you something I always heard. Let me tell you what I always heard. You can't accept in a win what you would never accept in a loss. That's what I always was told by every coach I've ever been around. You can't accept what you accept in the win. You can't accept that if you wouldn't accept it in a loss. It's just that simple. They say that thing winning cures all. That's not true. Winning can make you not realize where you're really at. Remember the Eagles kept winning, but they weren't as good as they were supposed to be, because if what you accept in the win, you would never accept that in a loss. That's a fact.
I don't think they accepted that, because the next fight he fought a lot better, but he lost some rounds.
Mm-hmm.
He fought a lot better, but he lost some rounds. So I don't think that they did accept it. I think they saw it and said, hold up, dog, you could have did this better, you could have did that better. And they went back and they did that, but he lost some rounds in the second fight. He won every round in the first fight, but he lost some rounds in the second fight. And I was talking about Jaron Boots Ennis in both of the scenarios. I wasn't talking about anybody else. I was talking about Jaron Boots Ennis.
Well, let me ask you this, Freak. Let me ask you this. When you played ball, right? When the coach pulled the film on, did he accept the same stuff in a win that he would never accept in a loss?
Did they accept the same thing in a win that they would never accept in a loss?
Like if you're giving poor effort in a win, would they accept that in a loss? Because I always heard whatever you accept in a win, you would never accept in a loss. You can't poor effort. That performance was horrible.
They didn't accept it in the win, and they didn't accept it in the loss. They said you played bad. The team won, but you played bad.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we on the same page then.
Yeah.
See, but you.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't think that they accepted it, because he went back and had a better performance, but he lost some rounds in the second fight. That's what.
Where's my man Prize? We got a comment. Where's Prize? He must have fallen.
Well, I'm right here.
Hold on.
He took a nap.
I ain't taking no nap.
Tried to make him seem
Y'all
like
can't hear me?
was Pernell because
No,
he was still against Boots.
Can't hear you.
Oh, my bad. Let me go on and come back in. My bad.
Video got that Obama internet. I'm trying to tell you.
Read the
You
comments.
out of control today. I mean, I don't know what BVO is on today. He is out of control.
He needs a nap. He's tired.
He wanted you to read the comment that's on the screen.
What it says, they literally tried to make it seem like Karen was Pernell because he was slick against Boots. Karen has short arms and no power. Yeah, but Karen will be a tough welter fight for anybody at welterweight, I believe.
He can be anybody at that weight class, to tell you the truth.
I definitely thought that Jaron Ennis put on a bad performance in that first fight with Kern. But like I said,
he cut the ring off.
A bad performance, but he won every single round.
Literally 12-0.
Mm-hmm.
I think because it was his first fight at home as a main event, he was trying to go in for the knockout, and he looked bad.
Remember, Free, he was swinging big and missing. He was swinging big and missing.
He wanted to get a knockout at home, and I think it just didn't work for him. He didn't let the shot set itself up.
And Karen awkward too, Free.
He still won every round.
Karen awkward as hell, bro.
Yeah,
I think Kern is a decent fighter. I don't think he's a good fighter. I don't think he's a bad fighter. I think he's a decent fighter. He's a C-level fighter. He's a C-level fighter.
Yeah.
I want to say a C. I would say like a B, but he beats a lot of dudes. I would because you got to think about it because right now, right, if you was to put him against, let's say, Stan, would you really favor Stan Eunice like that much?
I think he can beat him.
He would beat Stan Eunice. Now let's say people would put him against Barrios. Does he beat Barrios?
I would take that assessment. I would just have to see him against better competition for me to put him as a D level because Jaron Ennis is the best competition that he faced. He hasn't faced anybody above Jaron, and everybody that he's faced been either on his level or below his level. So I will have to see him in more fights.
I didn't say he would beat everybody. I said he would give dudes tough competition. I didn't say he was going to beat everybody. I said he would give dudes tough competition. I'm not disagreeing. No. I'm talking to Darren. I'm talking over here.
Oh. No. I mean, like we gotta. Like I said, he's a C level. He's a decent fighter.
He probably could be C plus. He borderline.
It doesn't matter who you are. If you're going in trying for a knockout against a C, a D, maybe even an F level fighter, you're going to look bad because you're trying too hard for a knockout. We've seen guys go in there and try too hard for a knockout and look bad, and we know that they're better fighters than that. I think Tank Davis is a better fighter than what he put on display against Lamont Roach. I think he was trying too hard to knock Lamont Roach out. Tank Davis usually don't fight like that. He usually waits to the middle round and he's letting his shot set itself up, and then he comes on late and he usually stops his opponent. But he's trying to get him out from round one. He tried to get Lamont Roach out of there.
You know what was the problem though in that fight? He cracked Lamont a couple of times, and Lamont didn't really move in that. And it was like, he's here to stay.
Yeah.
But I think even though he cracked him, if he would have set that shot up better, like he normally do, he probably would have dropped Lamont Roach or probably knocked him out. But he was trying for the knockout, and Lamont Roach saw that, and Lamont Roach was waiting for the big shot because he saw that. He saw Tank was trying to knock him out. So it goes with a lot of guys.
Yeah, Lamont was game to that.
Even Bud Crawford. That fight that he had with Magnumov, I believe Bud Crawford is a much better fight. If he fights with Magnumov for a second time, he won't watch Magnumov.
Yeah, he stops him.
Yeah, he stops him this time. He's awesome.
Darren is on your ass. Free. I mean, he's going against everything you and Juan are saying.
It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it is all facts. The man looked bad and still won every round. It doesn't matter what you say. The facts are the facts. He looked bad and won every round.
All I'm going to say is...
You can say it's excuses. You can say whatever you want. At the end of the day, he looked bad and won every single round.
And Free, you said he looked bad too. So it's not like we making this up.
I said he looked bad. And he won every single round, looking bad.
Queen Vergil gonna get put to sleep, and then what they need, I'm gonna say to you, play it fair. And Queen Vergil gonna get put to sleep. All right.
And you off cold. You off cold.
Shakur Stevenson looked bad in the Elvin Del Santos fight. He still won every round.
Yo, I guarantee. Free. You know what I guarantee you? I bet you tell you there was like, he stuck after that Del Santos fight. I guarantee you, he said that.
Hey,
I
I'll say this.
guarantee you, he said that.
I'll say this. Juan is off code as usual. You know, he like to hang out with the blacks. But I'll just say this, man. I just think that if we being real, Boots has been a disappointment, man.
Stop it.
Boots has been
A
a
man is a
disappointment.
unified champion. A former unified champion, former linear champion. How is he a disappointment?
Because he got one belt through email, then he got another belt from Stanionis.
Here we go.
He got. So what you're telling me is he got one belt because he was an interim title holder, and the guy didn't want to fight him, so he dropped the belt. He got that belt. The other belt, the guy was the champion. He beat him for his belt and became the unified and linear title holder.
How long was he out of
Hold
fights,
on.
man?
So he's a disappointment, but you had a guy that been an interim title holder in two different divisions and never fought a champion, but he's not a disappointment.
Hold on, he
Brother
did fight a
Tavon
champion. He
said,
fought. Go ahead.
your brother Tavon said he got 40 fights and no names. And then they going at y'all. But Brother Darren said Boots' dog was sick. His grandma was in the crowd. He ate a bad cheesesteak. The Sixers lost that night before.
I got.
This guy Darren is out of control.
Hold on, I got one.
This conversation sounds very similar to the Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. Everybody kept saying Bud hasn't beat anybody. He ain't got nobody on his resume. But EJ's been fighting everybody. He's doing all the heavy lifting. And then they get in the ring, and what happens? Bud.
I got one.
My lining was crooked. My lining was crooked.
Hold on. I got one. So if Boots got 40 fights with no names, then Vergil got 25 fights with fucking taco fellas. Cause what are we talking about, bro?
That's crazy.
Man, you know who Borchek is.
Man.
You know who Magic was the champion. He beat a champion.
No, he did not beat a champion.
He beat Majimov. Majimov was the WBA champion.
He has not beat a champion. He beat a former champion.
What's the difference, Floyd? I mean, what's the difference?
The difference is, I'm gonna tell you the difference. The difference is your man has never held an actual championship title in the ring. That's the difference.
That's a fact.
The question is Oscar protecting
But you
him?
told
That's
me
the
belts
question.
don't matter. You see how Free moved the goalpost? Free told me belts don't matter. Now they matter when we talk about Boots.
Once again, you're taking my words and you twisting them. Because what I said is the belts don't matter to me. They matter to the fighters. They don't matter to me. I don't care if you got a belt or not. If you're the best fight, I want to see y'all fight. I don't care if there's a belt on the line or not. They don't matter to me. They matter to the fighters.
He ain't do that. He ain't do that against nobody.
At least Vergil power is real.
Get out of
He
here.
had like 100% rate.
Get out of here.
Hey, that's a fact. I'll just say this, man.
Against
That's
who?
That's why I love Free, man, because he'll own up to when he says something.
I guess tamale stand service, man. I'm trying to tell you, he knocked out a whole bunch of tamale stand.
Hold on,
man.
Come
on, player. Let's be real.
We get you work in the black community serving them food, man. So all of a sudden now you black. I get it. You probably got an earring in your ear. I get it.
That's crazy because for the guy that says he's the original black man, he's always going for the Spanish guy. Man.
I don't know what it is. Darren doesn't. He really doesn't like Jaron Ennis.
Dude,
that's what it is.
Now we give a true statement we don't like. You see how they went girly man on us?
Whoa.
Hold on, Free, before you go, let me say this for pride.
Girly men.
All I want to say is,
I just said that because I was reading his comment and I just said it seems like he hasn't said anything positive about Jaron Ennis. So like you don't like him. Why I gotta be a girly man?
Boots' best win is versus a fat Sergey Lipinets. That's his best win.
I'm gonna say what my man BBL likes to say. If Vergil ever gets the nuts to sign the contract and they make the fight, I hope that you come back at the end of the fight. When the fight is over, I hope you come back.
No, I want him to come back, Mr. Darren Lopez over here.
Because the last guy he never showed back up. The last guy that was talking crazy about Theo Shakur, he never showed back up. I haven't seen him yet. And
Where
that
is
fight
he?
happened almost 2 weeks ago. He still
In
hasn't been back.
36 fights, Boots has fought 2 former champions his whole career, a fat 140-pound Sergey Lipinets, and even at 147 belt against Stanion. What the F are you talking about? Fought a tomato in Lima to steal the interim 154 belt. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. He fought lima beans and bought him 2 cheesesteaks.
And who has Vergil for?
You know,
And he's still Vergil 24 fights in and still hasn't.
I got the script on Boots.
Show me the thing.
He gonna fight anybody half dead or who been out the ring at least 18 months. We got the script. I know what the young kids said. We got the script.
Okay. Listen. This is the both of you guys. When he loses and he gets put to sleep, I want y'all both to come here and just let me talk my shit. Just let me talk my shit. I'm gonna fresh fillet you, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what BBO gonna say. I already know what BBO gonna say.
Yo, he's the best fighter in the world.
He ain't gonna say he's the best fighter in the world. He gonna say, man, it's hard for the Mexicans to beat those slick black fighters. It's hard. That's what he's gonna say.
Yo, BBO, you know what's all up, brother. You know what
I'm gonna just be real. Let me stop. Let me take the gloves off. He's gonna beat the fried chicken off this dude. I don't know what y'all think. He's gonna beat the beard off his face. This is Vergil Ortiz we talking. We're not talking about Karen Lucadantis, bro. I mean, like my man Darren said it best. Stanos had 15 fights and won in 3 years. Y'all can't mess with me. Facts over feelings. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I seen Darren fried, man. He fried y'all, Juan.
Nah,
he fried y'all.
He ain't fried nothing. He been getting fried all night. I don't know what he's
fried y'all niggas, man. That's wild. He smell like one of them chicken cutlets he be making, man. That's what you smell like right now. You smell like chicken cutlet.
Stop it.
What they tell you when you get home? What the baby say when you get home? Dad, your coat stinks.
You and him smelling like right now, like vanilla and rice. Don't play with me.
This is the problem that I had when people talk about Vergil and then they bring up, oh, Jaron Ennis' best fight was Ennis. Wasn't that a guy that Vergil was supposed to be fighting for 2 years, but he couldn't make
Vergil couldn't make the weight, so he wanted Vergil's leftovers.
He was trying to drain himself to fight a guy that everybody says nobody. For 2 years, he tried to drain himself to fight a guy that all the Vergil fans and everybody that got criticism about Jaron Ennis, Vergil tried to drain himself for 2 years to fight that guy.
Yo, didn't hold on. Also, didn't Boost move up to fight Vergil? But then he was like, "Oh, nah, I can't make the weight for the fight date." Didn't he say that? That was him, wasn't it? Wow. It was definitely him. That was definitely him. I gotta remember. So, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? Like, let's really be real. This dude has been avoiding this fight for like 5 years straight, but let's really be real.
Nobody knows this dude, man. You want him to fight a dude that nobody knows?
Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it.
You don't give him no credit when he beat Boots.
He fought at Lucas Oil Stadium and fought nobody and still didn't sell out the crowd. Come on, brother.
If nobody knows, then why everybody wants this fight then?
I mean, because he got up there scrambling and scraping, talking about he want to fight.
No. You said nobody knows him. But you really want this fight, but nobody knows you.
We all want to fight, free.
So why do you want to fight that don't nobody know? You usually want to fight that's a bigger name guy.
We want to see how good Vergil really is. So we grabbed the biggest blackest nigga they had left.
So instead of Vergil going to fight a champion, the biggest fight for Vergil at 54 is Jaron Ennis. It's not Sebastian Fedor. It's not Xander Zayas. It's Jaron Ennis. That's the biggest fight for Vergil.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Darren. You're right. If my man Free and Juan was trying to fight for somebody to go to jail, they going to jail for life. With these arguments, dog. Dude getting life.
Hey, I can tell you right now, anybody that I gave advice to going to court, if they took my advice, they always walked out of court.
Now I'm talking about this Vergil Ortiz thing. Like you making it seem like Vergil's not that guy. Like he did this fight Borchek. He been on a couple of Riazzi's fight.
You keep going on and on about Borchek.
No, once again, you keep telling me that you want anybody, and you keep bringing up Magnumov and Borchek. Those guys ain't. No, their best win. Their best fight is a losing fight.
Loss. Yeah, they best wins and losses. Free.
Their best fight is a losing fight.
We had never. Let's be honest. We had never seen nobody put hands on Bud like that.
It doesn't matter if you see a guy put hands on another fighter or not. At the end of the day, he lost.
My man said it. My man said it best. He said Boots Ennis, Puss in Boots fought lima beans and never said a thing. Nobody said a thing. Boots could have fought Bakram out the gate before any other fight was ordered. Bet, believe I'll be playing.
I don't know what chat you normally at because it's the first time we see you here. But
Darren be here. He used to be on the videos. He started coming to our live. Shout out to Darren.
We definitely was on Jaron Boots Ennis for fighting Lima. We was definitely on Jaron for fighting Lima.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you this though. What did y'all think about Boots Ennis? What did y'all think about Bakram calling Boots Ennis a monkey? I thought that was out of pocket. What did you guys think about that?
Say that again?
Did you see that? Did you see the clip where Bakram Montezaliyev was calling Boots Ennis a monkey before the Josh Kelly fight? Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
That's crazy. He should have got it. He deserved to lose on that one, I guess.
That's all I'm about to say. If he was calling Jaron Boots Ennis a monkey, he deserved to lose.
No, it wasn't that. That's exactly what he's called. He called him a monkey.
No, I'm not saying that you lying. I'm just saying because I didn't see it. That's why I said if he did call him that, he deserved to lose.
I mean, no matter how it goes, I feel like Majimov is a good, tough fighter, like an Iran Barkley. I mean, so you got to have those fights sometime, and I feel like Boots ain't had enough of those tough fights. But that's his prerogative, man. That's his prerogative, man.
No, leave it alone, Free. Just leave it alone.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if the Vergil fight doesn't go through and Boots fight Magnumov, they gonna be sitting here talking about Magnumov ain't beat nobody. He lost to Bud and he lost to Vergil. But everybody wants to give Magnumov credit for Vergil fighting him. No, I don't. That's why I don't want Bud to. I don't want Boots to fight Magnumov. I want Boots to go fight daggone the winner of Keith Thurman and Sebastian Findor, or go fight Xander Zayas. I don't want him fight no daggone Magnumov.
You think he can beat Keith Thurman?
I think he has the skill to beat Keith Thurman and Sebastian Findor. Will it happen? It remains to be seen. Because I think
Sebastian getting stopped.
I don't think Keith Thurman makes it out of this fight. When I definitely don't believe Keith Thurman going to fight within another year or so, because I think he's going to beat up.
One quick question. So, y'all seen that Oscar Duarte thinks he's going to run over Richardson Hitchison?
Probably not.
No,
because he's not going to engage.
See, and this is another reason why Richardson Hitchens making me not like him more and more. This man said he's going to be Oscar Duarte, and he's a generational talent. Not beating Oscar Duarte. Oscar Duarte is not that guy that will make me say, okay, yeah, you're a generational talent. You got to get in there with a guy like Matias or Antoine or Tio. You got to get in there with one of those.
He's not going to fight no Antoine. He's not going to fight no Antoine.
Yeah, don't say Matias. Please don't say Matias.
Are y'all worried about Antoine? Because the dude Antoine fighting got like 14 knockouts in a row. I mean, that's a serious fight.
He getting put to sleep too. He getting put to sleep. You gonna take a nap. You gonna take a nice little long nap. Real long nap.
I don't know. 14
get him a pillow and a blanket,
bro.
Get him a pillow and a blanket.
What you think? What you think? Is it any name Herrera? Is that his name, Herrera?
No, Andy Hiroka.
Hiroka, yeah, okay, Hiroka. Sometimes let me catch on your feet. But yeah, Hiroka. What you think about that fight? Prize, what you think about that fight, man?
I don't know much about that Roka guy. I think I only see highlights of him.
Yeah, I've been watching him on the zone. He can fight. He got 14 straight knockouts.
Yeah, I just saw clips of him. I don't know how good he is because I'm only watching his highlights. So I can't really get a good assessment of him.
He good. He can fight.
I think he'll hurt Gary. If he punch Gary, he can hurt him. He can hurt Gary. I'll say that much. He can hurt Gary.
Stop it.
You don't think he could hurt Gary? You don't think Gary is like Wolverine or something? Puerto Rican one?
Nah, it's just there's levels to this, and he ain't on that level, Playboy. That's a definite fact.
Yeah, he
Well,
got
I see him
decent power,
struggle
but
Bartholomew.
I don't look at the knockout like that because I gotta say, okay, what level of competition are those knockouts coming against? Are they A level, B level, or lower? Because if it's a bunch of guys that's not that good, yeah, he's knocking those guys out. But how do you do when you step up your competition?
He fought Ricky Edwards. He fought Ishmael Barroso. He fought yeah, that's it. Because the rest of these names, Ishmael Barroso, Grandpa Barroso, aka Rolly's Pappy, and Ricky Edwards. That's it. That's really the only names I know on this list.
So, like I said, he's not the level of competition is not that good.
Mm-hmm.
So he's knocking out guys that's not that good. So yeah, he got a knockout streak, but it's not against top level guys. Now, if you going in there and you beating everybody in the top 10 and you knocking them all out, then I can say, okay, yeah, this dude might be something to look out for.
I just think Hiroka is a really tough fight. I think that's
a fight. Don't get
the champions. I would say
his highlights look good.
I mean,
his highlights look good. Again, he beat Jim Sasaki.
That the guys he fought were the toughest, but to get 14 straight knockouts, he got some good punch placement. I'll say that much.
No,
he got some good punch placement.
I give you a perfect example of reason why I don't like I don't care too much about the streak, because you see Edgar Berlanga, 17 knockout streak in the first round. Yeah. And when he stepped up the level of competition, what happened? Nigga, he started biting people. He
started going crazy, free.
Right. I don't care about. I mean, look at Richard Torres. Richard Torres was stopping everybody. He stepped up his level of competition. That man looked like hot garbage in the bag in the ring, and that wasn't even top level competition.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, he had a tough fight with Vito.
He's small though, dog. He's not like really a big dude. Like when I met him in person, he's really not a big dude. Like I know BBO seen him the night that we went over that way to the fights. He's not a big guy at all. I was like, Jesus, you make heavyweight, bro, and you fight heavyweight, and you that small? Like, ain't no way.
Yeah, Richie's little. Richie got to be about your size. Free. He about 5'10", 5'11".
He's listed at 6'2", but he really is probably 5'10", because I'm 5'10", and I was looking at the eye with. Oh, there ain't no way. There ain't no way that
he looks small. Yeah, he looks pretty small. He said Hitchens is made. Everybody said about Hitchens, man.
Because he run his mouth too much. He's not a likable guy. He's just not a likable guy, bro.
Didn't you see
but he don't talk his shit.
After he
don't talk his shit, though. Let him talk his shit.
Nah, but let him talk that one. I mean, didn't you see that guy after he was hitting the mitts? He went over to Tank and had Tank kiss his gloves. That's punk behavior. I'm sorry.
That's the island boy behavior I be talking about. This is what I be talking about with you guys. You gotta stop.
He definitely was pickle
weird stuff with Tank. I do remember that.
And then he didn't even finish it off.
What he said? Oh, Tank. Why Tank got a cut? Or what he said about Tank and that? He just was talking like he was Tank's mouthpiece for a long time. I remember that.
Yeah, why Tank gotta fight Shakur?
Oh, why Tank gotta do this? Or no, Tank wouldn't do that. Nigga, are you Tank?
Hey, these dudes love
he was
Tank
running
now.
around that gym like
an
an eater, Marky. He's running around that gym like an eater.
First of all, whoa. That's whoa.
I'm gonna ask you this. What do you guys think about Lamont Roach versus Shakur? Because it looked like Shakur really don't want to make that fight with Devin Haney. What you guys think about that?
I wouldn't mind it, but I mean, I don't think Lamont Roach should fight at 140 anymore. I don't think that's a good weight for him.
Why you say that?
Too small.
I mean, we just saw what happened against Pitbull, and he set out his own mouth after the fight. He going back to 135, I think.
That's why he was at 130 because he can't punch. He can't punch. That's why he's at 130 because he was at 140, then he came back at 35, then he went back to 30 because he can't punch.
Didn't he make Grease Boy touch the canvas?
Well, that don't count, man. Because he got robbed. He got robbed in that fight, man. We all know that Lamont Roach won that fight. I mean,
so hold on. Let me answer that question because I just 4, but little 5 technically. So y'all thought he lost against Pitbull? Let's be honest. Don't lie to me.
Of course, Pitbull whooped his ass. What was you watching?
Anybody else on the answer that?
I mean, I mean,
That's close.
it could have went either way
what
to
I
me.
will say is, I wouldn't say Pitbull whooped his ass. What I would say is Lamont Roach came on too late. He started a round too late. If he would have started a round earlier, he would have won that fight by 1 round. But he started too late. He waited until the 6th round to start coming on. And by then Pitbull had already put about 5 rounds in the bag. All he had to do was win 1 more round and it's a draw. And that's what happened. He won 1 more round and it became a draw. So I wouldn't say Pitbull whooped his ass. I would just say Lamar Roach started too late to start actually turning up the action.
Yeah, he waited too long to get hot.
You didn't see when he went flying when Pitbull hit him, Free?
Say that again?
You didn't see it when Roach went flying when Pitbull just touched him?
No, I mean, like I said, I think Pitbull won. I think Pitbull got a draw. I don't think Pitbull won the fight. I don't think Lamar Roach won the fight because Lamar Roach turned it up in the second half of the fight. He just waited.
Yeah, when you talking when he started boxing?
Yeah, he just waited too late.
Yeah, I agree with that. It was way too late.
No, he started cooking
way
too late.
What you guys think about Court saying he want to go down to 35 again? You think he's gonna go down there and get another belt to try to get the Tank fight?
Who that?
I said he should fight Martez.
They're saying he's going back to 35. I don't think he could. They're not able to. They seem like they're not gonna be able to make the 147 fight with him and Devin Haney.
Yeah, because I think
ain't nobody taking no rehydration calls.
Yeah,
he wanted him to do a 10-pound rehydration cost. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's a dumb situation. Even again, if you were like. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's a dumb situation. If you think about it, it's a whole stupid situation.
He's trying to drain him down for whatever reason. Dudes just said that they scared and don't want to fight.
I mean, I think the best opportunity for Shakur to fight Devin and get a win, a victory over Devin, was when they was at 35 when Devin sent him the offer for 25%. Even though Shakur thought that it was a low ball offer or whatever have you, he should have took the opportunity because you want him to drain, you want him to get a rehydration clause at 47, where at 35 we all see towards the end of Devin 35.
Yeah,
you cut off, Free.
Yeah, I think Devin would have been vulnerable too. Yeah, I can hear you.
Y'all hear Free?
Yeah, I can't hear Free.
I think Free went out.
Hold on. I don't know.
But I think Devin was vulnerable
back
though.
to 35. I'll tell you that much. I
if he makes a fight with Raymond Mortaia, then yeah, I would love to see that. Even if he makes a fight with Abdullah, I would love to see that. But it's just if you're going down there to fight nobody's, it's like, all right, bro, like. Well, you could have just stayed at 140 that. Like, you really could have just stayed at 140. But if he's going back down to fight Mortaia, or he's going to fight, a Mason, or he's going to give, dudes coming up a chance to fight him, then yeah, why not? But if you're not fighting nobody, then I don't want to see that at all, ever.
Yeah.
Like, ever. Because they'll try to play it like, they try to, like, a couple months be like, oh, well, Jose Venezuela, he looked good on the Zupa, debut. Why not put him against him? Like that's not even attracting to me. That's not even. I'm not even gonna watch it at that point. I won't even watch it. So it's like, let's be real, bro. Like, if you're gonna go back down to 35, it's to unify. That's what I want to see you do. Is unify. Because ain't no way.
He don't got no belts.
Yeah, ain't no way.
He don't got no belt to unify.
Or get the belt, get back to the belts because at this point you can't. There ain't no way. And then talk about that. Hey, the WBC, bro, it's different. He's gonna have to fight
Raymond Muratata, or he's gonna have to fight Abdullah Mason to be a champion, or try to be a champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see his ankle going down to 135 Free. I really don't understand.
He won that Tank fight, man.
The WBC is not giving him an opportunity after he said what he said in WBC. They're not giving him an opportunity.
Yeah, he cooked on that.
But you know what it is though? It's true though. I mean, it's true. They took his
belt or they put him as champion in recess.
No, he took his belt because he didn't want to pay the fee.
He's not a champion in recess. He got stripped.
Yeah, he's stripped.
Like, Tank Davis is a champion in recess.
Oh, okay.
Shakur got stripped.
Yeah, let
So
me ask y'all
now,
this. What do you guys think about we hear a lot about these upcoming fights with Zuffa. Do you guys think we'll get more pay-per-view fights now that we got Zuffa? Like pay-per-view level fights free? Or do you think it's gonna be about the same?
depends on who signs there.
It depends. I mean, I wouldn't say more pay per view fights because I think a lot of these fights that they were putting on pay per view wasn't pay per view fights. I think a lot of these fights was just fights that they was putting on pay per view because these fighters was asking for too much money. So I
Most
mean,
of these dudes ain't stars, bro. Tell you the truth, most of these dudes is not stars. Like you name me stars. Canelo,
Hold on, I
Bud,
couldn't hear you. Say one more time.
Tank. I said most of these dudes are not stars. Let's really be real. The 3 stars in boxing that we've had in the last 10 years, well, 5. I'll give you 5. Is Bud, Canelo, Errol, Tank, and then who else? Who else? Who else? Because and AJ. I'm sorry, AJ, and then maybe Wilder. But it's like there's nobody else that really sell a fight to like, yo, off the name alone, we watching it. There's nobody else, bro. You telling me y'all gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm hyped to like a casual gonna be like, oh, I'm hyped to watch a Jamel Charlo fight? Like, let's be real. No. Let's really be real, bro. Let's stop living in this fantasy land. Let's just stop doing that. Let's be real. Just be real.
I think they have the technical issues.
Yeah, I don't know.
People claiming they didn't know Bud, Earl, Tank, Canelo. Yeah, that's the 3. Yeah. Y'all smash the like button, man. One time for the one time.
You hear me, Price?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, but
what our views, man. That's on my nerves.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't worry about that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, bro. But when we talk about stars, bro, it's not like these dudes are not stars, right? Like, and I don't like using this word. I don't hate when people do that because it's like these dudes are not stars. Like Vergil Ortiz, not a star. Boots Ennis is not a star. They're coming up stars. They're coming up. And up and coming. Fucking Shakur Stevenson, he just got here. Teofimo just got here. Devin Haney, matter of fact, Devin's another one. Devin, off the name alone, yeah, we're gonna watch his fight. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes.
I think Devin's a star.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Devin became a star literally when he beat Loma. When he beat Loma, he became that star. Like he was him. That was him.
Yeah,
Ryan Garcia is a star because of the following that he has, but it's not because he's a boxing star. Like, oh, he paved his way in his boxing career, and this is how he became a star. No, he became a star because he was on social media and he has all these kids following.
Yeah,
that's the reason why he's a star. But like when we talking about hardcore, like the last three kings of it is Tank, Bud, and Canelo. That's it. There's no more. There's no more.
So who's the face of boxing now? You think can it be Canelo still, even though they're gonna be fighting him?
Hell no.
Nah, I think it's, tell you the truth, if depends on what Devin does next. And this is me. I'm a Shakur fan. You know I'm a Shakur fan. Oh, y'all know I'm a very big Shakur fan. Depending on what Devin does next and how he does next and what he does after the fact. If he takes a rematch with Ryan, if he unifies with anybody and he looks spectacular doing it, we might start having that conversation. We gotta have to start having that real conversation. Because this kid again.
Canelo. I definitely want to see that Canelo and Billy fight.
I mean, yeah, but again, bro, Canelo's on his way out. His next 2 fights are his last 2 fights.
Yeah,
That's it.
I would agree with Juan. I think it depends on what Devin does next because Canelo is on his way out. Tank Davis is dealing with his legal issues. So now,
it looked like Tank is clear from all that stuff. What it looked like.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's going to get cleared, but right now he's still dealing with it. So he's not fighting right now. So until he comes back, it looks like if Devin takes a big fight, if he makes a big fight and he looks good fighting that fight and wins, it looks like he will be the face of boxing until a guy like Tank Davis comes back.
It don't even need to be a stoppage, bro. Because technically, how long? What was the last stoppage that Mayweather had? Let's really be real. What was it? Vergil? I mean, I said Vergil. Victor Ortiz. That was his last stoppage, and he went 10 straight fights after the fact without a stoppage, and he was a major star. What are we really talking about, bro? Come on, B. Try again.
Yeah, Tavon, you talking like a casual with that last comment.
Try again, big dog. Please try again. You can try again. Try it one more time. Lead it. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you that shot.
Devin Haney, I rock with Dev. I think he up there.
I don't think Devin had established in years.
But he been fighting high competition for years.
No,
Sometimes
but he didn't even stop that dude at the fair.
Who?
That kid that he punched, he didn't even stop him.
Man, get out of here, BBO.
I'm just saying, man. He ain't gonna stop no. I like Devin Haney, man. I don't think he can stop nobody.
I think when we, because he's saying, I
don't know. People don't. I guess Pride don't like knocking out. He like boring fighters that run around the ring and throw jabs.
No, we can always have a knockout. Knockout is great, but if you can dismantle an opponent,
I won't say I like knockout.
BBO can't hear nobody.
Yeah, if you dismantle,
come back in.
Yeah. Now, if you dismantle somebody and you show out why you the best fighter in the world, bro, to me that's exciting. I'm a pure
of course,
boxer.
Tavon.
I'm a pure boxing fan, but yeah, of course I would love to see a KO, but I'm a pure boxing fan.
But I'm not pissed off if I don't have it.
Yeah, not facts. I'm a pure boxing fan. That's not. Yeah. There's a difference between me and a lot of dudes. I love watching.
I like more the sweet science than anything.
Yeah, facts. There you go.
No, that's not boxing, bro.
Well, that's your opinion.
Boxing.
That's your opinion, big dog.
This is a sick Negro.
Wow.
That's all
you a sick boy. You a sick boy. You know that?
Boy. Whoa.
You a sick guy.
That was crazy.
Okay.
He's
I think you can be an exciting fighter and not get knockouts. I mean, we saw Floyd when he moved up to the higher weight class. He wasn't a knockout artist anymore, and he still was exciting. So you can be an exciting fighter and not get knockouts. It's just how you perform in the ring. A lot of these guys don't perform well in the ring, and they want to be considered a star. And they're like, I got the win. Yes, you did get the win, but you gotta perform in getting the win in order to become that superstar that you want to be. I think like Floyd made his name before he got to the higher weight class. He was knocking everybody out at the lower weight class.
Yeah.
And then he got up to the higher weight class and he started boxing more because his hands was brittle. So
what's going on, Will?
I think a lot of these guys want to be the star without actually being a star.
Yeah, that's the problem though. Because like, I don't know, because I feel like everybody loves the knockout because of Tank, and again, respectful to him, but people don't see the work he puts behind the knockout. Like, they don't see the traps he's setting. They don't see
crazy traps.
The things he did. They don't
cutting
see
off
that.
the ring, all that good
watching.
stuff.
Yeah, they're not watching. They're just on the edge of the seat because they want to see the knockout. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's casual
that's
stuff
the problem.
To me. That's what casuals do. They sit around and wait for something that might not never happen. I like the sweet science. I want to see somebody box. The knockout happens, cool. I'm gonna be souped up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind either way as long as when you're boxing, it's still exciting.
It's effective, yeah.
Like, if you put your punches together, you put a combination together, you're just not a big puncher. I'm not mad at that as long as it's an exciting fight or an entertaining fight. Because the fight that Shakur had with Tito, he didn't knock him out, but it was entertaining because of what he was able to do. It wasn't
how you doing, son?
It was still entertaining.
What up, Coach B?
Yeah.
What it do, fellas? What it do?
Ain't much, big dog.
Got Coach B in the house.
My bad, Coach. I'm back.
BVO working off that weird Wi-Fi over there.
You a goofball, man.
I don't know what kind of Wi-Fi he got. He got Wi-Fi.
I'm trying to tell you, he got that cricket internet. I be trying to tell him to upgrade. He be trying to play with me in my face right now. Come on,
y'all
boy.
hate blacks, man. That's why y'all said y'all hate blacks, man. That's why y'all said.
That's
y'all
crazy.
Just say y'all hate blacks, man.
That's crazy, man. You know it's all love over this way, big dog. You know what that is.
A Puerto Rican and a rich dude, man, I get my baseball bat. That's what I think. Where's my bat? So we was talking about my man Puss in Boots fighting Vergil Ortiz, coach. What you think about that fight?
Hey man, you need to stop with that old Puss and Boot shit. You terrible, man. That's gonna be a very good fight, man. I think they should have made it happen way before all of this back and forth had to happen. I think we shouldn't have had to almost push them to the altar to get married. But hey, we're gonna get it.
It's a shotgun marriage at that, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it.
Shout
It's
out
boxing.
my man.
Y'all boxing fans is too picky on what y'all want to see and what y'all don't want to see nowadays. Go ahead, BBO.
He said the traps is everything. Watching a fighter figure you out, take advantage. Tendencies. Well, we seen Boots. We seen Boots struggle with Karen and Luka Doncic, bro.
Well,
Stop
a
it,
lot
bro.
of welterweights will struggle with carrying.
Everybody else been beating him up.
Who? He only lost 2 fights.
Oh, only 2.
To one guy.
The 2 fights he lost with some Boots.
Right.
Hey, I like Puss in Boots like anybody else. I'm just giving y'all the facts, man. The dude ain't fought nobody. People tired of it, man. People tired of the lies, the manipulation. It's just what it is, man. Y'all trying to manipulate the fans and think this guy's a great fighter. He never fought nobody.
Wow.
He fought Usman. Ain't that his name? Just like we said.
Yeah,
You know, our sponsor, Jalil Hacker, wanted to fight that dude. Come on, man. And I put it like this. If Boots is so bad, man, give my man Jalil Hacker a shot. I think he'll stop him. How about that? I think he stopped Boots. I think he stopped Boots. I think he stopped Boots.
He's going crazy right now.
You said Jaron Boots Ennis fought Lima. You sitting here talking bad about Lima. Lima was ranked number 9 in the sanctioning body. He was ranked number 9. But when your boy Tio was fighting Steve Claggett, you were like, man, he's number 13. What are you talking about?
He said nigga was number 13, gang.
Hold on. You the same dude that told me Boots looked bad when he fought Lima. So you gotta remember what you said
I did
too.
not say he looked bad when he fought Lima.
I'm not Lima versus Karen. You said he looked bad.
We're not talking about the current fight. I'm talking about what you just said about Lima. You sitting here talking.
He knew he was gonna win. He bought the man 2 cheese sandwiches, man. He knew he was gonna win.
What I'm saying is you're not consistent because you fought a guy that was number 9 in the sanctioning body. But when it was your guy Tio, you were giving Tio all the credit. What are you talking about? He's fighting a guy. He's number 13. He's number 13.
Y'all moving the goalposts again.
He said that man was number 13, bro.
Let me get my sword out, man.
Strike red lightning! Give power to my nigger sword!
That's crazy.
I'm just saying you're not consistent. I mean, if you're gonna give God credit for fighting a guy that's low on the ranking scales, you gotta give another guy credit for the same. Well, his guy's even ranked higher. And you say, oh, Lima ain't nobody, but Lima was Steve Claggett. And Steve Claggett literally had 7 losses. Literally.
Yeah,
I mean,
Ill Will in the chat cooking. Don't just read Darren. Read Ill Will.
What Darren said?
No, I'm talking about what Ill Will said.
What he said?
He
dude,
said you're saying that.
Let me read.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, you read.
Darren said, dude, cut the BS. Eddie Hearn bought and paid for that ranking.
Wow.
Nobody knew who the hell Lima was. Stop the chat.
Nobody knew who Steve Claggett was. Tio pulled him out of the daggone cracks of wherever he's from. I've never heard of
that.
Steve
Was a
Claggett.
mandatory free. He didn't have no choice. That was a
No,
mandatory.
that was not his.
That wasn't a mandatory.
That was not his mandatory. That man was number 13.
That was a voluntary.
Hold on. You saying Vergil ducked? When he got in the ring with King Vergil, this dude was scrambling and scraping, bro. What are you talking about? He was stuttering. God. He could barely get a word out when he seen Vergil up close. Come on, man. Come on.
This is crazy.
That's an old school punk move. At the end of the day, all Boots would have did if him and Vergil was in the same cell, hop on the top bunk and shut up. That's exactly what he did. He got punked.
No, all I know is the hold up to the fight is coming from Virgil, not coming from Gerard. It's
He
not
wants
coming
$7
from.
million. Pay him the money.
Oh, no. Oscar is the one that's paying for the fight. Oscar, like, look, I'm trying to get you more money, but you want the entire purse.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you three. You want the entire purse. They only got 7 million for the entire event.
Well, if he that bad, take 100,000.
You sound
No.
crazy.
They agree to a 50-50 split. And that's what BBO is not telling you. They agree to a 50-50 split. Virgil won 80%.
Which is ridiculous.
Oh, what you think about this, man? You got Virgil who said he wants $7 million, which I understand. He done fought Boychek, he done fought Majimov. What you think? You think he should get the $7 million, or and Bush just take a couple 100,000?
That's just blasphemy.
Hell no. Man, that's a 50-50 fight. Ain't no belt involved except for 2 intern titles. And both of them bring the same thing to the table. Nah, man, I pass on the fight before I take less than half.
You serious, Coach? I don't believe that. I don't. If you can beat them, beat
Man,
them.
fuck all that. I can beat you for half. I can't beat you for 40%.
Right, that's crazy.
Hold on. What has he done to get 50-50 with King Virgil, who's been on Riyadh season cards? Come on, man. Y'all got to stop this.
No,
He done been on all around the world fighting people, beating people up. We only seen Boots at home.
So let me swing it this way. You tell Jaron Ennis doesn't deserve a 50-50 split, even though they agreed to it. He doesn't deserve a 50-50 split.
I heard that if they agree, I heard what they agreed to was something called 45, 40, 50-50, but the winner gets 55, so the loser would get 45.
No,
that's what Eddie Hearn said.
It's not. No, nobody's going to do that because where are they getting the other 5% from?
I guess he was saying somebody would give it up and take 45.
No, that's what I'm telling you. They if you sign up for a 50-50 fight, you expect to get 50%. The other 5% got to come from the promoter because ain't none of these fighters giving up 5%. Once they sign that contract for whatever their portion is, that's what they expect to get. If I say I'm getting 40%, I expect to get 40%, whether I win or lose. I want
no
40%
exceptions.
Hold on, Will. You said he can't get bread in the U.S. What you mean? Hey, what's wrong with fighting with the Turk? That sounds crazy, man. You must just not like the Turk. I like dudes who got that oil money, man.
Wow.
Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping. Like I've never heard nobody say, "Oh, you're not a star because you're going to get millions of dollars for the nigga that's passing out millions of dollars." That sounds stupid, man.
But like I said, they agreed to a 50-50 split. Now let's swing it. If it was Tio lost his title. He lost the title.
Yes, to the best fighter in the world.
Him and Antoine agreed to a 50-50 split. But then he turned around and say, "Nah, I want 7 million for Antoine." But they agreed to 2 million each. But he turned around and said he wants 7 million. T.O. wrong or he's correct?
He's wrong.
Okay, so once again, Virgil's wrong. So it's Virgil's fault. The reason why the fight ain't going through. So if Virgil don't make this fight, he's the duck. You agreed. And Jaron Boots in the sign. You don't take this fight, you are a duck.
I
really think them dudes give a fuck if we call them ducks. Them dudes don't give a damn if you call
they
them
don't
a
care.
duck. Them dudes talk about I'm gonna fight for the most amount of money, and if I don't get the maximum that I think I should get, I'm gonna fight a lesser nigga for half of what I thought I should get, and y'all gonna cover it. You wanna know why? Cause you cover it anyway. They ain't worried about what nobody think about them. The fighters don't give a shit.
You go, man.
Nah,
Will
it's
said,
I know,
going
I know, I
too.
know, I know.
Will Will
They
said they
don't, they
sold
don't care.
4,000
No,
tickets and gave away
I'm talking,
the other
I'm talking
tickets.
to these Virgil fans. I know the fighters don't care. I'm talking to
Yeah.
these Virgil fans because these Virgil fans want to act like it's Jaron Bruce Ennis fault the reason why the fight ain't happening. Well, Jaron signed his portion. Virgil's the only one that hasn't signed, and they both agreed.
But didn't he
They
say he need 8 tune-ups or 4 tune-ups before he fought? Ain't that what Turkey
the,
said?
they made the agreement before Jaron Bruce Ennis fought Lima.
I just don't get. It's a lose-lose for Virgil. He beat him. He don't get no credit because Boots ain't never beat nobody. It's just a lose-lose, man. But I get what you're saying. It's a
Man,
lose-lose,
you
man.
done lost your damn mind.
So that's
You done
that,
lost your damn mind.
What are you talking about, Coach? It's
Man,
a lose-lose.
Virgil and motherfucking Boots will get credit for whoever beats the other one because they're at the same point in their careers. And really, Boots will be a step ahead because Boots has held major world titles before. Virgil hasn't held a major world title. So
So you
you
being
go.
picky, Coach?
No, it's not being picky. It's
Oh
stating
man.
fact over fiction. If
Yeah.
you open one hand and put a quarter in for every world title that Boots had, you open the other hand and put a quarter in for every world title that Virgil had. Only one hand is gonna have quarters.
So you being technical, but that's okay.
That's what
Who got
people
a better
usually say
resume?
when people say what's 1+1, and you say 3, and I say no, 1 and 1 is 2. You say you being technical.
I like how you try to use that slick DC stuff on me. It don't work on me, man. You can't use that DC slick stuff on me. All I'm telling you is this, as you would say, Slim, is that it don't this fight, if I'm Virgil, I wouldn't fight this dude because this dude need to get his name up to fight me. I would be trying to fight the Fedor Keith Thurman winner. To me. That's just me.
Man, Oscar De La Hoya is not putting up no money for the Fedor Keith Thurman winner. Just like Eddie Hearns ain't putting up no money for the boss motherfucking Sander winner. Them motherfuckers trying to sell a full pack of motherfucking bubble gum for the price of one stick.
this is the problem. This is the problem, BBO. Virgil hands are tied the same way Oscar hands is tied because the zone said in order for us to renew your contract, you have to make this fight. Virgil wants to get out of his contract because he said Oscar De La Hoya doesn't have a contract with the zone, but he can't get out of the contract because the reason why they don't have a contract is because Virgil was not taking the fight. So it's Virgil's fault the reason why they don't have a contract. So Virgil hands is tied the same way Oscar hands is tied. They have to make this fight.
I just hoping that when he knock Boots out, we can stop talking about him. That's all I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, I'm telling you, man, nobody really know Boots all like that. And I done heard about dudes that done put hands on him in the gym. This nigga's not unbeatable.
You ain't heard that.
Man,
I mean,
stop lying.
we gonna stop
Will
talking
you
about him
please stop lying?
You ain't
Oh, you
heard
never
that.
heard about? I heard the one dude, man. Say he
Who
went in
put
camp.
who? Name
Brian
name.
Norman Jr. He said he went in
Cut
there
it
and
out.
gave Boots work. That's what he
Cut
said.
it out. I gave him work. Boots will say if you give him good work. But you know damn well that shit ain't happen. Come on, man.
I wasn't there, and I heard
Come
that
on,
Boots.
man.
And I heard Boots kept hitting him in the nuts.
Come on, man. That Shorty don't even throw dirty shots. I've been in the ring with that boy too many times. Been in camp with him too many times. Slim ain't no dirty boxer. He ain't gonna hit you in the motherfucking nuts. He'll stop sparring you if you keep doing fuck shit like hitting him in the nuts. But he ain't no dirty fighter.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
Shorty a
understand you.
bad he a bad motherfucker. You can't take nothing away from Shorty. He a bad motherfucker, and so is Virgil.
He
Virgil a
beat a
bad
dude with
motherfucker.
15 fights, coach. What are you talking about? He beat a dude with 15 fights. And y'all want
Man,
to tell me he this bad nigga?
man, it don't matter how many fights. He done beat a motherfucker with 30 fights too. You, man, you
Who he
be
beat with 30 fights,
you
man?
be
Who?
you be picking man. You are horrible with that shit, man. You be talking about shit that don't even make sense, man.
Hey, if I fight a dude who got 15 fights, been out the ring 18 months, can I really say I did something? And then they
Yeah,
emailed the nigga the other belt. They emailed
you
it to him.
you beat them. You beat who they put in there with you. It ain't Boots' fault. Eddie Hearns ain't spending no money. Eddie Hearns could have spent the money and got that man that WBA fight before it even went to Xander Zayas.
And I was about to say that's one thing we definitely know. If Jerome Boots Ennis was a nobody,
Hold on, we
Eddie
got somebody
Hearn
saying it right here.
if Eddie Hearn
Boots,
wouldn't have signed him. If Jerome Boots Ennis was a nobody, Eddie Hearn wouldn't have signed him.
he signed Boo Boo Andre. He was a nobody.
No,
But
Bubu Andrade was not a nobody when Eddie Hearn signed him. He was not a nobody.
what is he now?
Come on.
He the dude that got knocked out by the big black Mexican. But
That's
at the end of the
ridiculous.
day,
That's
like my
ridiculous.
man, and we know if you watch Boots fight, and I'm being real, Boots is dirty. Boots be hitting with rabbit punches behind the head. If you watch him, he's dirty. But he like Andre Ward. It's a lot of fighters like that. He one of those slick black niggas who like to fight dirty. It is what
Come
it
on,
is.
Jerry Springer. Come on, Jerry Springer. Come on. God
that's
damn
not
it. Come on,
that's
Jerry
not
Springer.
Jerry Springer. That's Willie
Motherfucking
Green.
Geraldo. Goddamn Geraldo. Man, come on, man. Cut the bullshit out,
Geraldo.
BBO. Cut the bullshit out, BBO. Cut it out.
I'm gonna say
You need to cut it out, man.
Go.
You don't went all the way over your head, man.
Hey, the way BBO talking, if you wasn't up here, Coach B, I mean, he was saying Jaleel dirty fighter.
Nah, get out of here, man. I ain't never seen Jaleel hit nobody in the nuts, man.
It ain't
You
nothing
ain't
dirty
saying it
about
now.
fighting as long as you win. It ain't nothing
Huh?
dirty about fighting as long as you win.
Oh wow.
Uh,
It
like I
ain't
said,
nothing dirty unless you win.
every fighter throw a rabbit punch here and there because either they got hit with a rabbit punch so they won't give one back, or they threw a shot and a man ducked into it and it hit somebody on the head. Now, is it deliberate? It all depends on when we watching the fight. Some fights are deliberate rabbit punches, but everybody thrown a rabbit punch or hit or got hit with a rabbit punch. It ain't something that nobody has ever done. Everybody's done it. It's just a matter of is it deliberate or is it by accident? Has Dewan Boots Ennis ever lost a point for a low blow or a rabbit punch? The answer is no.
I don't know offhand.
I'm telling you, the answer is no.
Nah.
Hey, a rabbit must be a bad motherfucker. And I want to know what animal did a rabbit whoop his ass so bad that the rabbit said he can hit him around the head.
That's crazy.
Yeah, coach is cold, man. He cold blooded. I mean, at the end of the day, I think Boots go right up on that line. If you watch him fight, he go right up to the line, man. That's what he do. That's that
That's
Andre
what you're
Ward
supposed
stuff.
to do if you want to win. You look here, man. If you know how to get 3 warnings but not lose a point, you great. If you know how to get 3 warnings, lose 1 point, and get the W, you motherfucking legendary.
Wow, you know you just said right, coach. You basically saying if a dude come in on some dirtbag stuff, it's all good.
Okay.
Hey, if somebody fought you a little dirty like that, you have a fit.
No, I
You have a
wouldn't.
fit.
Hey, look, I ain't even gotta tell Jalil. You get to get dirty with him. So we gonna make this motherfucker even exchange.
All right, somebody punched you a little in the nuts. Well, I want to see how you act, man. You might try to jump in the ring like Roger.
No, he better get that
Huh?
Man, look at
He gonna tell Jaleel he better get that lick back. He hit you in the nut, he better get it
Nah,
back.
nah. You gonna see Bernard hop in that ring like Roger, man. If somebody
I
He's
hit
know
Jaleel
I
in
crazy.
the
know
nuts.
gonna hop in the ring. If you let this motherfucker hit you in your nuts and you let more than 2 rounds go by and you ain't squared that business, then you okay with it.
Also, Floyd was okay with getting hit in the nuts by Super Judah, huh?
He definitely
Hey,
wasn't.
He was not okay. He was pissed.
He was
hey,
hurt.
like I said, different strokes for different folks. But my son came up watching Chavez. And if you hit Chavez in the nuts, you better go ahead and just say, give it back to me. I know it's coming.
He said, you know, Virgil dug boots in the IBF eliminator at 47. Come on, man. Virgil couldn't make 47. See how you move that, Will? That's crazy you did that, bro. Look how you did that, man. You moved the goalposts, man. I'm going to call you Lucy from the Peanut Gang. You just picked the football up and moved it. Wow.
Go ahead, boy. Out of all the Charlie Browns, you're the Charlie Browniest.
I'll just say this, man. You moving the goalposts. I don't know. Virgil never said you the 48 months. Robert Garcia said that. Why do y'all put that on Virgil, man? That's
The
nuts.
same way, you
That's his
put what
people's.
daggone Jose Benavidez Senior said that he wanted to wait until Ja Overtime's last. The same way you put that on David Benavidez, the same way we put that on Robert Garcia saying on Virgil.
No, Jose Benavidez Seniors came out and said that. We didn't already got into it. You missed it, Coach. We had already got into it. Just in case so Coach catch Coach up. This guy, David Benavidez, comes out and says the most girly thing I ever heard in my life. He not staying at cruiserweight. He going back down to light heavyweight to fight a 41-year-old Arturo Better Beef or a bad back Bivol instead of fighting a monster in Ja Obatai. So I mean, I don't know nobody that respect that kind of stuff.
No, like I told you before, we already knew what the daggone layout was before this whole Zordo fight was even made. They said what they was going to do. They was going to fight Arthur, they was going to fight Babar, they was going to fight Zordo, and they was going to fight Jao Batai. That came out of David Benavidez's mouth himself. He said, "I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight Arthur. I'm gonna fight Babar, and I'm gonna fight Zordo, and then I will fight Jao Batai." It just so happened they got the Zordo fight next. Now, I told you yesterday that Jao Obatai said Turkey wants him to fight the mandatory and then fight his WBC opponent, the WBC champion, and then go after David Benavidez or the WBO and the WBA, which is what the belts that Zordo have right now. So he already had his plan set up before. You talking about why is he going up and then going back down? Because he's not getting the Jao Obatai fight next. Jao Obatai already has his fight planned out.
Well, guess what? I just looked at something. They're the same age, so the Mexican pussycat can't run too long. He 29, Josh 30. So, hey, you keep putting off that ass whooping, that's on you. That's on you, man. We seen what Sugar Ray Leonard did to the Marvelous One. We're going to see it again in this fight, man. Hit him everywhere but the bottom of his feet. I'm telling y'all, bro.
Sugar Ray came out of retirement to fight Marvin Hagler.
It don't matter, Free.
Yes, it does matter. Because everybody wanted to see Sugar Ray Leonard fight before he came out of a 3-year retirement to fight Marvin Hagler.
No, he lied and said he had a retina, detached retina or something crazy like that.
He didn't lie.
Didn't cut it out, man. That man had a detached retina from the Tommy Hearns fight. He came back and tried to fight. I want to say tried to fight a fight against Kevin Howard that I was still giving him trouble. He retired again. He stayed gone for 3, almost 4 years, and then he came back to fight Marvin Hagler. Cut it out,
Coach. Now I got to put you in the spotlight, Coach. This the same dude that put a suit on and said, "I guess the fight never happened." He played games with Marvin Hagler. That was all mind games.
The man
he made the fight 12 rounds instead of being 15.
He could have played any game he want because he was the cash cow. 3 years later, Marvin Hagler still fought him, still made more money than he ever would have made against any other opponent of that time. And Ray Leonard was in a better situation. Was it perfect? No, but it was in a better situation. And Ray Leonard said after watching Marvin Hagler fight, he saw something that was a chink in the armor and told his handlers, make the fight.
Man, Marvin the thing about Ray Leonard, y'all be forgetting is Ray Leonard played a lot of games. Just like he made my man Roberto Duran have to lose 30 freaking pounds when he did the rematch. The rematch was like 3 months later. He didn't give him time to even celebrate.
Are you crazy? Have you just lost your mind, or do you play crazy?
I'm telling you what happened, coach. What you talking about?
Duran was a smaller guy moving up.
But he was 190 when his people signed that contract. He was 190.
Nigga, people signed contracts with goddamn Ray Leonard back then. If you was 200 pounds, I had to lose 80 pounds because he was the money. What are you talking about? You don't turn Ray Leonard down. That's like a free food stamp card. You go get that motherfucker no matter what you doing.
Hey, I can't with Coach, man. That dude too funny, man. Hey, Price, you this dude. He looks like a free food stamp card. I don't know if Prize know what a food stamp is something you get from the government, Prize, when you poor. I don't know if Prize ever heard of a food stamp.
You said who's the journeyman?
No, I was explaining to Prize what a food stamp was.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
You know.
I mean, no, you gotta understand that Sugar Ray Leonard is the money man. That's just like if Canelo Alvarez said he wants to fight you and you say no. You turn down the daggone biggest money that you're gonna make. We know that Canelo Alvarez is the money man. You're not gonna say no to Canelo Alvarez. That's why David Benavidez didn't say no. He said, "Oh, he offered me $5 million. Okay, hey, it's Canelo. I never made $5 million in a single fight. It's Canelo."
I
Go ahead.
understand the Canelo situation. Canelo could not fight David Benavidez. Canelo can lose to anybody other than David Benavidez, because if he loses to David Benavidez, that's like passing the torch amongst the Mexican fans. Now, in this 3-fight deal that I think he got with Turk, the last fight might be against David Benavidez. But anytime before he ready to walk out the door, if he loses to David Benavidez, he's passed the Mexican torch.
Yeah, I know, and I said that. That's the reason why he won't fight David Benavidez. Because if he loses David Benavidez, all of those Mexicans are going to move to David Benavidez. He's the younger guy. He beat Canelo Alvarez. He's the new star. David Benavidez is the new Mexican star, and Canelo is a has been, and he's going to have to retire. No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying he's a has been as a fighter. I'm saying that's how the fans are going to look at him.
Why do you think Golden, not Golden Boy? Why do you think Top Rank was in such a rush to put that De La Hoya Canelo out? Not Canelo, De La Hoya Chavez fight together, because they knew they had to get that torch pass to the next one in line.
I didn't know that. I just say this, man. I'm learning something new every day when it comes to this boxing talk, man. Because y'all dudes, man, y'all dudes really be getting me with some of the stuff y'all be saying. Y'all be calling dudes who fight everybody like Vergil. Y'all say he be picking and choosing. But a guy like Boots, who we know, Cameron Duncan and his father, they made sure they brought him up slow. I mean, I don't know.
The problem with Canelo is he should have fought David Benavidez when he skipped over 168. That was the time that he should have fought David Benavidez. David Benavidez
There was too much more money out there to make.
He didn't have the experience that he got now. Now David Benavidez is much more experienced, and he's been in championship fights, a lot of championship fights. Now David Benavidez, he's going to run all through Canelo Alvarez. But Canelo Alvarez, his best opportunity to beat David Benavidez is when he skipped over 168 to go fight the dude at 75. Forgot the dude's name. But when he went up to Kovalev.
Kovalev beat Andre Ward.
No, but what I'm saying is that was the time that Canelo should have fought David Benavidez. If he ever had an opportunity to beat him,
Hell no. Hey,
I'm
at
saying,
one
I'm
point,
saying at that time he had more of a chance of beating David than he
nah,
do now.
hey, that motherfucker. One thing about the Cobra, that bitch can always kill you. David Benavidez has always been a big motherfucker, man. He ain't never been little. I think that would have been a bad move at any time because if he beat Canelo back then, look how much money Canelo would have lost out on.
Man, what
No,
happened
I
when
know, I
Canelo put
know,
his
I
foot in
know.
his
A
ass?
bigger deal for Canelo.
You don't even be thinking about that, Coach.
What?
Canelo could easily put his foot in David's ass, man.
Man, you gone crazy. And I'm a Canelo fan. Man, David a big motherfucker. He's a physical specimen when it comes to boxing and the weight classes that he's fought in. He's a physical specimen.
We
He's
beat Rocky Fielding.
what?
Rocky Fielding is bigger than David Benavidez.
Man, ain't nobody think about no fucking Rocky Fielding. Shut that shit up.
The
Shut that
two
shit
division
up.
champion.
Man, ain't nobody think about no Rocky Fielding.
No,
That sound
man,
like
He
that
did.
sound like some shit off an old video.
nobody talked about Rocky Fielding when Rocky Fielding was a champion, and nobody talking about Rocky Fielding now. He's never been talked about. Even
Rocky
Rocky beat
Fielding
him.
mother don't even talk about Rocky Fielding as a boxer.
I've never heard anybody talk about Rocky Fielding. Never.
No, Frida turned into a damn comedian tonight. That brother said.
No, I mean, you tell me when was anybody talking about Rocky Fielding? Maybe he was in another chat that I wasn't in, and you heard him talking about it. I've never heard anybody talk about him.
I've never heard nobody talk about it, but I'm just saying the way you said that is hilarious, bro. You make it seem like he a bum.
Man, the last Rocky they talked about was Rocky Blyer.
The dude is a two division champion, bro. Canelo beat him up, and he beat Caleb Smith up, who's bigger than David Benavidez. David
No,
Benavidez is not big.
no,
He's got a big head.
that's like saying people talk about Ndongo. Nobody talked about Ndongo, but he was a unified champion. Bud beat him to be undisputed, but nobody talked about him.
BVO thought Ndongo was the pound for pound best fighter in the world at one time. Ask
Lord,
BVO.
Lord,
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. He was
I
the
highly
pound for
doubt if the nigga was that good. Stop it.
pound. You know how you make up these fictitious lists.
There you go, man. Hey, you know what's so funny about Coach? Just say it, Coach. You anti-black. You want to say something against me because I'm black. This is what it is. It's okay though. I respect it.
I don't even consider you black.
You a wild boy, man.
I think you might have mulatto privilege.
Oh, there you go. All I say is this,
Take
man.
some blame in this
Wow.
ourselves. As black people, we can't sit around waiting for white people to do for us what we should be doing for ourselves. And our failure to do this is our fault. White folk have done bad by us in the past. Yes, that is true. And they do some bad by us today. But if we did better by ourselves today, we could help to reconcile this difference.
Man,
That's all I say, man.
pass the plate like they used to say. Pass the
You
plate.
wild boy. Hold on, you got to mute a little bit because I can't hear D Free. Mute real quick for me because I can't hear. Go ahead, Free.
Nah, I was just saying what Coach said. Pass the peas like they used to do.
Man.
What a mess.
That's all I can say to this, man.
Even Free know about that BS, man. Even Free know.
Hey, man, I'll ask you this, Coach.
You should ask yourself who taught you to hate being what God gave you.
Your brother's crazy.
I mean, that's like when you say Rocky Fielding, that's like people talk about C Wood. Ain't nobody talking about no daggone C Wood. He the champion. Ain't nobody talking about him. Ain't nobody talking about certain guys because they not that good. Yes, they had the opportunity to become champion. One of the reasons why I don't go for accolades on my pound for pound because some guys get opportunities that other guys don't get. Case in point, you got guys like Jaron Ennis not getting the opportunity to fight Vergil. David Benavidez not getting the opportunity to become undisputed at 68.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, the saddest thing is we gonna get a Virgil and Boots fight, and because of some stingy ass promoters, it will be nothing of major eclipse on the line for that fight. Just think, the winner can walk out of that ring as the interim WBC champion, interim WBA champion, and the IBO junior middleweight champion. That's what they're gonna watch. It's like going to see part 2 of a movie that was horrible in part 1.
Well, that's like going to see Rocky 5, man.
Don't you talk about none of the Rocky movies, because all of them is great. So you need to take that back.
You like Rocky 5? I thought that was horrible, man.
Every single Rocky movie has been fantastic. They never made a poor Rocky movie. Take that back.
What's that one? My favorite is one when he fought that Russian dude.
Coach, Rocky 5 was trash. I'm telling you the truth, it was trash.
Hey, look, if we wasn't friends, we'll never be friends now. No Rocky movie has ever been trash. Not one.
Get your hand out of my pocket! Get out of my pocket!
Every Rocky movie has been a great movie. There's never been a trash Rocky movie.
I love one. Favorite.
All of them are good. Every Rocky movie was the reason you got to see
I don't know. I like a lot of the Rocky movies though, but I thought Rocky 5 was trash. But I'll say this: I think Puss in Boots. I give him credit for at least wanting to fight. But let me ask you this: Puss in Boots.
Who is that?
Boots Ennis.
Oh, okay. What you call it, Puss in Boots?
Yeah, I don't know if you ever seen it. It's a movie called Puss in Boots, starring Jaron Ennis. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a spinoff off of Shrek.
Yeah, you never seen that?
Well, you got a little kid and you don't know what these movies is. What y'all be watching?
We never watched Puss. We never watched it.
Man, stop depriving that kid of the great cartoons, man. Let that man.
Hey, let my nephew watch some cartoons. That'll be tripping, man.
I don't believe this man said he ain't know what Puss in Boots was. Oh my God, man, you depriving that kid. This shit is almost child abuse if he ain't seen Puss in Boots.
Oh, you better let him watch some daggone Puss in Boots and Shrek.
Yeah, that's a good move.
You done seen Shrek. You done seen that. You know, you done seen movie, but we ain't never watched it.
If you watch Shrek, then you had to see Puss in Boots in Shrek. He's in the I think it was the second or the third one.
Well, I don't know which. I only thought it was one Shrek. I only thought it was one Shrek.
Man, take your high school highlights out of the VCR and put Boots.
Nah, he ain't got a VCR. He got a Betamax. He got a Betamax.
Oh, they got a Betamax. Good God.
Hold on, Free. What you call it?
You got a Beta.
You say you had a Betamax. Oh shit! Oh my God!
No, that was back in the 80s when they had Beta.
I'm saying you had a Betamax.
This is Puss in Boots. That's Jaron Ennis right there.
You a hater. You a vicious hater. You a vicious hater, man. I ain't never seen nobody hate black fighters as much.
You wild boy, coach.
You horrible. And that's Vergil. And that's Vergil. And that's what the fight gonna boil down to. A cat with a sword and a little kid on the sofa.
No, that was me watching that Shakur Stevenson fight.
Nah, I gotta give Shakur.
and Tio.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
Yeah.
A one-sided fight, but it was a good fight.
That's
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. I said it was a good fight.
I expected to be in bed by the fourth round.
Because should have been. He didn't exchange.
Shakur knocked me out about 10 times in his pro career.
Yeah, but I think Jaron Ennis is a good fighter though. Shout out to Jaron. Hold on, I can barely. Hold on one second. Let's see if I can put the noise cancellation on here. That might help. Yeah, let me try that. That should help.
That's put some boot that's put some boot right there.
Hey, I'll mute, Coach. I'm gonna try to see if I can put some noise cancellation on your mic. Yeah, I'll mute real quick, Coach. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, let's see if that work a little better.
No, I didn't.
Okay, I'll put some noise cancellation on there. Let me just mute it until you're ready to talk, Coach. But I'll say this.
He on the Obama phone, man.
But I'll say this. I think I'm not here to the dog of Boots Ennis. I think he's a good fighter. I like to watch him. I just think Vergil's a better man, you know, and I think the better man wins, man. And I'm always going with fathers. I believe Vergil is a father, man. So this is a war against fathers and non-fathers, man. So shout out to Vergil Ortiz. I hope he get out there and win, and let's make the fight, man. There's no reason not to make the fight. I mean,
how is this a war against? How is this a war on fathers?
I'm just saying you got a guy who's not a father versus a guy who is a father. You know, I'm going with the father all day.
Oh, there is a reason not to make the fight. He don't want to get knocked out.
Hold on. Let me ask you this: the winner probably gets Xander, man. And I think, Xander. You funny. Hell no.
Bob Arum is giving that boy the undisputed champion. He don't need Boots or Vergil. He don't need when Eddie Hearns let that man slick him out of that goddamn WBA title. The road for Xander Zayas to become undisputed, that shit got as smooth as a brand new pane of glass.
Hey, let me ask you this before we get out of here, Doug. Do you think is Boots Ennis a dirty fighter?
No, I don't think he's a dirty fighter. I done seen people talk about him behind the head, that type of thing. I don't think he's a dirty fighter. Matter of fact, yeah, most of the time when he lands a punch that could possibly be considered behind the head, the only reason it landed there is because a motherfucker ducking into the wrong spot. And if I throw a shot and you duck into that, I mean, I threw the shot before you ducked into it, so you didn't get out the way of the shot, so it landed where it landed. That ain't on me. That's on you.
Well, what about Boots being a nut puncher? That's the label on him as well, like to punch people in the nuts.
I ain't seen him do that. So has he ever been deducted a point of that?
No, he never lost the point.
All right, so I've never seen it really, as you would say, but in the way you explain it, hell, anybody can be considered a dirty fighter at that point.
Well, dang. Oh, I see my man Ed Will said protect yourself at all times. Whoa, that's nasty work. Wow.
That's true. No, that's true. That's true.
That's nasty.
That's what the referee literally tells you.
Hold on, Doug. We talking about somebody putting somebody in the nuts, bro. He talking about protect yourself at all times.
Hold on. You're talking about that. My thing is, very simply, had the man been deducted a point and you like, nah, he hadn't. So what are we doing? What are we saying?
On most of his fights, he's been the A side. They're not going to deduct the A side.
Man, damn that deduct the point. Has he ever been disqualified? Part of winning a fight is knowing how and when to get a point deducted. Cut the foolishness.
Hold on, Coach. Everybody say Andre Ward was a dirty mofo and he fought. Everybody.
Did he get disqualified?
But he was dirty. He should have punched niggas in the nuts.
Did Andre Ward ever lose a fight to disqualification?
No, but you see him, Coach, punch niggas in the nuts.
He ain't dirty.
Hold on. You said everybody say that Andre was a dirty fighter? Because I've never said that.
Why not everybody? Some people say it.
I literally never heard anybody ever say that except for you.
Wow, that's not true.
No, how you gonna tell me what I heard?
I've never
How
heard
you gonna
anybody
tell me
say
what
it
I
either.
heard? You gonna say that's not true?
I've never heard
heard
anybody say
nobody
that.
say what you.
Never.
It ain't registered in you. He said, nigga, he still ain't registered.
He said he punched Ava Sand in the nuts because he was coming with an uppercut to the body and pushed his head down. So yeah, there's plenty of film of Boots hitting
That's
people in
not
the
dirty
nuts.
though. If you hit somebody because they push your head down, I mean that ain't what are we doing?
Hey man, just fight. Don't fight dirty. Just fight normal, man.
So BBO, let me tell you, if you throwing a punch and I duck and you hit me in the back of the head, did you deliberately throw a rabbit punch or you just hit me in the back of the head because I ducked?
See, you trying to throw out trick bags.
No, because it's the same exact thing. If you throwing an uppercut to the body and he pushed your head down, and your punch landed lower than where you was aiming for, it's literally the same thing.
You giving the benefit of the doubt. I think Boots is looking to hurt you like that. That's why he did that. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I totally could be wrong. I'll say this, man, before we get out of here. Shout out to my man Fabio Worley getting a big fight with Triple D. I think this is going to be great for him. I think Triple D might beat him dead. But I hope Tan Water give him a shot, give him a good scrap. I'll say this. Shout out to David Benavidez and Jose Benavidez Sr. for letting us know who they really are. And, confirming what a lot of people thought. And, he doesn't want that jaw over tie smoke. I understand. There's nothing wrong with that. Jaw is beating people dead. So live your life, man, and stop calling yourself the Mexican monster, man. Call yourself something else, man. Because I think that's a bad name.
He never called himself the Mexican monster. Mike Tyson called him the Mexican monster. And everybody
Man,
ran
all
with
that nigga shorts and everything say Mexican monster now. Free, stop this, man.
Mike Tyson called him the Mexican monster and everybody ran with it. He never called himself the Mexican monster. That was somebody else that gave him that name.
Man, Coach, give us some words of wisdom. Free tripping.
If you listen to BVO, you're a damn fool.
What a sick Negro, man.
This is a sick Negro.
Hey, on that note, man, we'll be back tomorrow, man. Shout out to my man Dub Rightside. Shout out to my man Puerto Rican Free. Shout out to Prize, man. Hey, Prize, give us something before we go, man, because Coach tried to hit us with a curveball. Give us something. Give us something, Prize. I think that rich brother sleep. But on that note, we out here, y'all. Prize somewhere counting money.
What's up, guys? Chris Algieri here. Big shout out to BVO Sports TV.
Shout out to BVO Sports TV. Make sure you tune in right away. Hottest in the city, hottest in the U.S.